go. Yeah. The dinner of champions. Beer. Ugh. How it goes, Kim. Same old shit, different day. How you doing today? That's good. That's good. That's good. Good to see you tuning in. Starting to stream again. It's looking like I have to get myself banned. And then hundreds of followers will come back in, Kim. Oh, be it. Usually, even if there's like 500 in here, like, you know, good. If there's 500 people in here, 400 of them are going to be trolls. You know, there might be 100 people that are being legitimate and want to have a serious conversation, but the rest of the people, knowledge is going to be dickheads. Usually how it goes. I had my week there. We're slowly but surely crawling out of this cancel culture shit. Man, this fucking piece popped out of my ponytail. It looks so whack. The whole piece popped out. You know how whack it looks walking with that, like, kind of down like that. It's kind of funny looking, though. Ironically enough. Makes you think of something else there. Huh. Albeit, it's cool enough to have my hair down. Hopefully it don't get knotted too bad tonight, Lord willing. I'll put it in my fucking toboggan or something. We'll be fine. Ugh. Is my track glitched out? Or is no one talking? The last one that said anything was Kim. Yeah, no, nothing. Okay. I don't know why they're honking in the background after I took my hair down. It's like I broke their lie and then they're like trying to like save their lie. Oh no, it's really over here. Let me honk in the background. And not talk in the chat and be a lurker. Out here in North Carolina, Alamance County. Bro, I am sexy as fuck, dog. I'd rape me. I'll tell you that now. I'd fuck me. I'm sexy and I know it. Because I'm a solid 6'7". That's for damn sure. You get a little alcohol in you, I might push a 10. I'll be honest with you. You get some alcohol in you, I'll be a 10. Much love from the jungle in Olympia, Washington, homeless camp. Yeah, you need the cops back in your life in Seattle. Y'all lawless as fuck up there. We need to unleash the ice next. Seattle. Bring the law back. Bring law and order back to Seattle's lawlessness. We don't want cops here. We don't want the law. We want Wild Wild West. Look at these people honking in the background, bro. Who the fuck they think they are? Can of sardines and hot sauce? I mean, I've never had sardines, so them and hot sauce, I don't know. Maybe some salmon I could get behind. Or some, like, rainbow trout. Sardines I haven't had. Are sardines, like, really salty, or am I confusing that with anchovies? Yeah, I'm well aware. God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, my sacred Bible, love me. I wouldn't be alive having this conversation with you if they didn't. Sometimes I wish I could find that love for other people. I'm human. People rub me the wrong way, and I can't keep their fortitude. I try. It don't work too well. They're salty? Okay. Because I kind of want to try it on a pizza, but I don't want it with marinara sauce. That's for damn sure. And I don't think barbecue sauce is going to go too good with fish. So I'd have to figure out something with like buffalo and like Alfredo or something. I'm not a big Alfredo fan. Maybe like on a Rio Ranch type pizza, which would be like, I guess, ranch sauce with basil and tomatoes, but it had sardines on it. You just add that to it. I remember getting that thing a long time ago. I mean, that shit was banging. I ain't gonna lie. I still remember that fucker. No. Oh God in heaven. I'm so glad my hair is getting longer too. It's as long as my picture when it was wet. And it's dry now. That's what's so cool. I love it. I fucking love it. Like, bro, when I had that AI picture of my hair long as fuck and it made it longer like down to here, and it was like really like all through here thick and down here thick, like, bro, I can't wait. Because I can easily just slick it all back and it looks like I don't got long hair. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to like knot it more than once, like, you know, and like I'd have to like bow tie it there, then like in the middle, and then kind of at the base. Because I got really curly hair. If it gets real long, no, I'll get it like a matted rat nest in my hair somewhere. If it does get down the middle of my back and shit eventually at some point. Be over there able to headbang, boy, just straight. It's a fun day. No one's really talking. I don't know what to say. I don't know if y'all are being censored from talking. That must be absolutely like enlightening and like make your day feel better that you've invested in like support the stream and you can't even message me. Because YouTube says no, like you're really not block banned deleted. This ain't like, you know, you acting a fool and getting block banned deleted. You kind of deserve what you got. Other people, no, they don't deserve that. Well, I'm aware of this, Diesel Man. I know Jesus Christ loves me. If God, Jesus Christ, loves me from my sacred Bible, didn't love me, I would not be having this conversation with you. I would have got fucked up with everybody else during the tropical depression and Category 5 hurricanes I've went through out here in the last 4 years, almost 4 years, let alone the polar vortexes and heat waves. I wouldn't be having this conversation with you. I mean, I can be weird as fuck, but I figure I'm a pretty chill guy. I just got resting dick face. That's all it is. I look madder than I am. Do I believe in God, Jesus Christ, was before the sacred Bible? Yes. What kind of question is that, goofball? You know who you were talking to? And I don't mean that like in a pride sense. I'm like, just as many times I've spammed it. I mean, everyone in China knows I believe in God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit from the sacred Bible. I ain't trying to single China out, but everyone in the world knows I do. Yeah. It goes, Ziggy. I ain't seen your ass in here a long time. Where the fuck you been? I've not read into that news article, Kool-Aid. My news article's been getting like heavily censored these days, ish. You know, I'm kind of trying to keep up with everything, but I don't get nice scientific shit like that. Dude, the science tab on my YouTube's still down. I click on science. It goes, page can't be found. It's like, where'd it go? Like, at the end of the day, just because God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, from the sacred Bible exists does not mean science is fake or like bullshit. Like, at the end of the day, you're able to do what you're able to do through the blessings by God that gave you the intellect to be able to be that scientist or engineer or astrophysicist, quantum computing physicist, whatever the fuck it is. You are blessed with that intelligence by them for a reason. It's just within your free will what you chose to do with it. Oh, that thing? Okay, like I didn't see it, like I didn't cross-reference it, so I took it with a grain of salt. But yeah, I did see a short on it where they had like electrical circuits or whatever down there in the columns. Yeah, I didn't cross-reference it, so I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, there's a new discovery in under pyramids. You know, because usually you see something on the internet, and if you don't cross-reference it and make sure it's real, you know, it'd be like, oh, that's a bunch of bullshit. I saw something on it, but yeah. Yeah, it's night. It's only like 6 o'clock, though. Yeah, I believe in extraterrestrials. And then in the sense, we're all aliens at some point when we go somewhere. If you're a tourist and you go to another country, like, you're an alien. Like, homie, if I go to China, let alone Japan or South Korea, or like Philippines, Vietnam, homie, I'm going to stick out. Like dude, it's that obvious, like, this guy's new here. Albeit, the world is very diverse and different and everything, you know, it's 2026. But at the end of the day, like, no, they're going to tell you're the new guy on the block. I'll go ahead and tell you now. And then the other essence of aliens, yes, I do believe in extraterrestrials. I've seen them, dude. I don't see them every day, but I see them. See them like once in a blue moon, years apart type thing. It's very sporadically random. It's not like an everyday thing. I mean, you can pray for me if you want. I really don't care. I mean, that's up to you. Yeah, it's that dark. Welcome to daylight savings time. Well, it's going on 7 o'clock now too, but excuse me, it's not 6. The sun's almost fully set. You can kind of, I mean, albeit there's city lights, you can kind of see, but it's like, you can kind of see like the last like remnants of the sun going down behind the horizon. Yes, you know when Congress are trying to get rid of daylight savings time, it's in effect right now. Like, they're dumb. Like, homie, they were getting paid 6 figures to talk about something that's a reality if they just went outside and touched the grass. I'll be honest with you, they're too busy locked in a box on their phone all day. And, like, yeah. Oh, trust me, when, like, springtime comes around and everything, it'll be 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, the sun will still be up. It would just be going down. Give it time. Because right now, it's slowly but surely, like, changing. Because, like, initially about November, December, it'll be about 4:30, 5 o'clock. No, it's dark. 5:30 at the latest. No, sun's down. It's like this, 5:30. Now we're kind of getting into, like, 6, 7-ish, and the sun's, like, kind of still hanging in there a little bit. It's slowly but surely, you know, changing. It's kind of cool to see why you're out here homeless a little bit. There's like, it's like the stopping and smelling the flowers moment. Albeit, you know, there's the sunset and like the sun and the moon and stuff, but it's like a theoretical flower. Last time I showered, like a couple of weeks ago. Well, actually, no, not a couple of weeks ago, a few days ago. So I went to the bathroom and did a bird bath. It's because of like the weird like rotation of the earth. You do understand we're on a tilted axis spinning, right? While we rotate around the fucking sun. At a certain point, you know, we're kind of at a certain point with the sun and the rotation and everything. And other dude, I'm not Neil Tyson deGrasse here, okay? Or I'm not Neil deGrasse Tyson and give you this in a depth explanation. It'll be the most redneck common sense explanation you'll ever get. But you know, you're on a planet spinning, bro. There's a reason why when you walk out at night, the moon's not in the same spot every time. It's not an east to west type thing. You're spinning. Dude, it's not dangerous out here. And Zulu, like, look, I know Cheech. I want to say it was Cheech. Albeit that's not his real name. I don't know his actor's name, and I feel bad for that. I should know it, but a lot of people give him a lot of shit when he was on that Joe Rogan podcast. Like, in reality, homeboy, you really don't need a gun. I'll be honest with you. If you have conviction in God, Jesus Christ, loves everyone, sacred Bible to keep you safe, at what point are you going to need a gun to defend yourself? And if they keep you safe from that turmoil, at what point are you even going to be in a mass shooting situation? Like, sure, it may happen, but like, dude, it's like you came in 30 minutes late, or it was like, you know, like a block over, or, you know, you just left after getting what you needed. You don't want to be homeless in Egypt. I'll tell you that now, anyways. No, I get what you mean, though, but, like, me trying to explain, like, accurately 100% with scientific, like, definition and everything on how, like, daylight saving timings work, like, no, I don't have the full ins and outs on that for you. I just know we're on an axis and we're spinning, for sure. And it's like your alignment with the sun at that point. That's why, like, when it's winter here, it's summer in Australia. And when it's summer here, it's winter in Australia. Something to do with like the equator, the axis, and like how we spin around the sun and the moon and all this other shit. Big scientific term, big brain shit that I like, I don't have all the terminology for. I'm more like, this gun can kill somebody, use a put plastic C4 on the RC car and vroom vroom it into them and boom. You might have to make the RC car a little weighted so it don't just flip over, but I mean, shit, put wheels on the other side, even if it flips over. Just make that shit like a battle tanks thing, bro. Just on the ground now. It's so busy worrying about the air. No, look down, motherfucker. I tried to been warning you about this one. This is the Voldemort drone they don't want to talk about. Where'd my beard go? It got taken off back in November. Where the fuck you been? You've been late to the stream. You don't do charity? No, you should do charity, but okay, anyways, block ban deleted. Whether you be charitable to me or someone else. Bearded gender, it's on the screen. Don't know why you're asking me. Well, knee burn, I mean, I don't care who you ask. Fucking, like, somebody with an actual fucking astrophysicist degree. Like, fucking Bill Nye, I don't care, any of them. They can give you the actual accurate definition rather than the Earth is on its axis and then it spins around the Earth. You know what I mean? They can give you a lot big more fancy terms and shit that you could drop on people and at least sound a little bit more educated rather than using basic common sense from what you've been taught in school. Because at a certain point, the Earth does turn, albeit we do have several revolutions within a day. At a certain point within your rotation of the sun, no, you're on a different side of the planet or the sun. Like, yeah, you rotate around, but like you're kind of on the back side to the sun, or you're the dark side of the moon, so to speak, at the time, at a certain point in the rotation of the sun within your revolutions. And like your daily out, like your day within like the time, because like you got to get into time and shit and like in your time zones, and it's just, oh god. Too much, too many unknowns, and you can make me have to use common sense and kind of like talk out of my ass. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not going to tell you anything I don't know. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. I apply common sense to a lot besides what I like kind of know basically. No, I don't have Bitcoin, though, so you can't send me Bitcoin. I'm just going to block ban delete you because you use Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a proxy, or not a proxy, it's a Ponzi scheme, excuse me. And they're just trying to act like it's normal so they can, like, justify Bitcoin as a normal currency when Bitcoin just existed to be a private currency that was encrypted to make it harder for the FBI to track. Well, they did illegal transactions through the dark web. And they slowly integrated it into society. And nobody talks about where it originated from and what it was originally used for. You know, it was used for the Silk Road. You know that guy Trump pardoned? The Silk Road is where you could get any drug, meth, heroin, fentanyl, like cocaine. Besides marijuana, you get anything from that bitch. And dude, the FBI tried to take it down like dozens of times, but those people keep putting it back up. And Bitcoin was used to purchase that. And then you have like all the other dark sites like, you know, human trafficking, you know, sex slaves, false like U.S. citizenship. Like Attica covered a lot of it on his like deep web or dark web stream, which I believe got him like killed. And that's why he like allegedly committed suicide. Because like, I don't know him that well, and I should go back through his content a little bit. I still haven't done that because I've been really, but like, most of the stuff I'd see on through shorts, he would not be like, no bitch blanks, no snitch blanks. I seem pretty specific for that video, I guess. And then like, you know, that's what he led with that on the dark web stream before he like even hit the Tor browser and shit. And then, like, in a suicide video, he says that at the beginning. He's like, I guess I broke my own rules. No bitch planks, no snitch planks. Because, he kind of live streamed that shit, and technically that'd be snitching, but people need to know that shit kind of personally. At least he took the balls to Leroy Jenkins in there, but no one was there to catch you, I guess. It looked like a Bella Ciao situation. Because after he died, you could see so many people, oh, he was my friend, I don't know why he did this. Like, homie, you literally watched him fucking Leroy Jenkins into the deep web and stream it. That's what did it. I've anonymously called the FBI and mentioned that to him, but you can see where that led to. You can see how great they are at doing their job. Schizo hours? No. Just real life hours. Being a functional human, what does that mean? Me, I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina. I'm on Block Band Delete You, but anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna be non-homeless through my monetized stream, bro. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it could possibly be now, C-Wag. God only knows. I mean, it's the internet, dude. Might as well go dive into, like, you might as well just go fly out into space and go into the void. Long story short, it's the fucking internet. No, I don't want to work in Germany. I can work in America. I'm so absolutely confused about this. Yeah, I'm a monetized YouTuber. That is my job. And right now, kind of an unpaid fucking political advisor. No, C-Wag, I'm well aware of that. That, like, bro, we're gonna get the release of the full release of Jeffrey Epstein files, and we're getting the missing minutes too. I had to reiterate that with the PSA. Like, hey, the release of these files include this too, because, like, this has to deal with everything. And, like, there's a conspiracy going around of him, like, still being alive. You will find out if he's still alive. I'll be honest with you. Or he was murdered. One of the two. And you'll figure out who murdered him. Real quick. And Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme too, by the way. Quite literally. They tell you to invest in it in the deception of you'll get rich. And you got to realize one Bitcoin is like $150 or $130,000 now. And then they're trying to, like, incorporate that into basic income or like normal society. Like, bro, imagine trying to buy milk with a Bitcoin being $100,000. You want to talk about office space harvesting a fraction of a penny? Dude. That milk's going to be 0.00000000001 of a Bitcoin. You're going to be, like, losing fractions of a penny, a quarter, something, somewhere. How am I paying my phone bill? Well, the money I get donated to, I use on my phone bill. Anyways, blocked and deleted. Plus, through my ad revenue as being a monetized YouTuber, I buy my phone time with. Just like I buy food and clothes. You act like I spend it all on drugs. Hate from Philly. Cool. Hate from North Carolina. Blocked, banned, deleted. Case in point of what? Turn what into money? I'm just gonna block, ban, and delete you too, because your name's like Ginger again. Or you blocked somebody named Ginger. Hey, what? No, I'm not letting you pay me. I'll take the money for, like, I'll take the money for the ticket, but I'm not going there. You know, I'll save the money and use it for my, like, needs. Yeah, Zanbell, I'll make it. God, Jesus Christ, most everyone sacred Bible got me. I'm not worried about it. They make me alert to all the evil towards me in my name. Yeah, I mean, that's just putting it in the simplest terms, Kool-Aid. You know, that's numbers and math and, like, basic budgeting. Like, no, I can do that well. That's just basic accounting. And trust me, like, I'm really good at that. No, I've never visited Toronto. Dude, I've never been out of the state, though. God, Jesus Christ, Lord, for sake Bible, have given me a sign already. I need to stay here. Homie, I'm already missing from my kid. At what point running away to another country is that going to do me any good? Yeah, you'll keep asking me. Russia will keep asking me. China will keep asking me. A bunch of people will keep asking me, except for America. I'll be honest with you. No, the devil has not gripped me at all in any way, shape, or form. The devil's trying to. But anyways, I'm going to block me and delete you. Well aware of the devil trying to grip me, for sure. Jesus makes me well aware of that one. I pay attention to it. That's the problem. Well, they'll eventually get on board after they get fucked up enough. It's about to switch, Nicholas. I wouldn't worry about it too much. They're trying to deny the al-Baghdadi raid, but the momentum growing behind it's becoming too much. Because I began to see that today. That's the reason why I'm not trying to get mad at the trolls and irate and no, it's coming to an end. I'll go ahead and tell you now. Because the trolls started coming in going, why do you care so much? And go get no, people know the truth now, and it's slowly growing and snowballing. So now I got to kind of pump the brakes, and you know, I'm still going to be me, but it's time to like get back to neutral and kind of go back to day one days and be at neutral and just kind of ignore the bullshit. No, it's not meth. Anyways, I'm going to block, ban, delete you. I don't do crack either. Yeah, I got a P.O. box. I could have my membership stuff on where like you could pay $99 and then you could get my P.O. box information and mail me stuff. Because like my P.O. box I have for 6 months is $98. I had to drop $98 for that. You'll be in Myrtle Beach next week. Myrtle Beach is like 4 hours that way. Well, I got to go east for a little bit and like, you know, but it'll take me that way. About 4 hours that way. I'm 2 hours from Atlantic and I'm 2 hours from the mountains. Or Blue Ridge. Fucking dirt boogers, man. Ugh. Now I'm in North Kakalaki. Matthews, who? Where? What? I mean, I wouldn't say no to an extra one if I had money. Like, dude, I can't really see it too well. Hold on. I got a tarp above me. I got several tarps above me. Oh. But it wouldn't hurt for another one. You know, there's never too much waterproofing. Let alone possible, like, bed covering or, like, bedding or, like, windproofing. Like, homie, if you sit there and got 50 tarps and you can roll them all up and tie them really tight together and just bundle that shit up and tie it to your backpack and easily carry it, like, you got instant shelter. Like, you don't even need to do anything. All you gotta do is unravel all that and just lay under it, and you will not like have to worry about shit. Especially if you have that many layers of like tarps. At a certain point, no, you can just lay the fucking flat right in the middle of that, or just taco roll in it, and you'll be fine. Oh, I got you. I look like a lot of people. I'll be honest with you. I look like a lot of people. I get accused of being a lot of people. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Me, I'm in a small town, but that's ever growing. It's like a city, small town. It's a little bit bigger now. There's like 38,000 or 33,000 people here. You know, it used to be like 1,000 maybe at best. Grown up over the 32 years. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sitting in a tent, and I got like a tree bent over, tied to another tree, and then like my shelter A-frame tarped out and like tied to other trees and tied down. I'm just a little fucked if it wants to blow in this way. All I gotta do is really bring this side of my wall down, but if I bring this down, I can't really tie it to anything, and if I do tie it to something, I can't really have my fire where I need it if I want to cook food and shit. I don't really use the fire to stay warm. It's more for cooking. Yeah, I would make some, but I'm not trying to waste too much water. And one, and then two, I've run out of ideas. I don't know what else to do right now. Like, it'll sporadically come to me from time to time. I did have a Sasquatch one where I was walking with him and started holding his hand, but I didn't post that one. I posted on TikTok. I have a shit ton. I just didn't post them all. You know, and I'm not trying to spam it with AI content again because I got all that political content I need people to read. What's fake? I'm not fake. No, I'm not from China. Oh, what? You want to go Squatch hunting? No, I got you. Hold on. All right, boys. We're out here hunting Squatch. We had reports there's a Squatch out here. We got a Squatch out here, boys. I can smell it. I can feel it. We're looking for a Squatch out here, boys. What's up? Hi, how y'all doing? Mars one is dope. No, that's supposed to be Pluto. I didn't know that was... I can't... I said Pluto. I was smoking a blunt, drinking a beer. I like the drifting one. Time to drift, yeah! And then the blunt falls out of my mouth, too. Time to drift, yeah! As it falls out, it's funny. No, I'm not making you a moderator on my channel. Again, I don't have the money to pay for your mental therapy with the shit that's going to come through here every day on a daily basis. I'll go ahead. In you are not prepared of the amount of hate that's going to come through on this stream. No, I'll sit here with my little dead skull and look at it and watch the hate come through. No, and go insane myself. I don't need that to happen to anybody else. No, I'll do that myself. I ain't gonna be lazy and like make people moderate my channel for free. I've been doing this shit for a year by myself. Nothing much. Same old shit, different day. We're out here hunting a Sasquatch. You like my night vision camera? Albeit the fucking ember wouldn't be orange if it was true night vision. That's the funniest part of it. It'd be theoretically blinding the camera a little bit, especially if I started holding it this close to it and shit right in front of it. Like, what the fuck is that? You like to hear me talk, all? Well, I appreciate it. I didn't think I would do this well, I'll be honest with you. I thought in reality I'd probably only have 50 subscribers, and I mean, I've been trying this long. And if that were the case, like, I wouldn't have, like, you know, I might have, like, got a job-ish. Because I kind of did get one, but back in the, like, in the time, like, a monetized YouTuber and shit, it panned out. Because, again, I'm still, like, dumbstruck. I mean, I'm not as dumbstruck as I was, like, in the early days. It's a little bit more realistic now. But it's, like, hard to believe I almost have, like, 20,000 people and standing in front of me. You know, that's Helm's Deep times 2. You know what I mean? That are legitimately subscribed to me. And then you're talking about nearly 300,000 people coming back to review me every month. You know, like, bro, it's a lot of fucking people. And then almost 3 million clicks. I want you to know the Michigan Stadium holds like 68, almost 70,000 people. So I damn near got 5 filled Michigan stadiums sitting in front of me. Or coming to view me every month. And that's not getting into like the 3 million coming back to, like, you know, that we're not coming back, but that have viewed my channel. It's wild to think about it that way. Like, and you know, you put each individual person, like, you just got to imagine them in front of you. And 3 million people. Like, dude, that's a lot of fucking people. I doubt Sasquatch wants to smoke cigarettes, I'll be honest with you. Pretty sure Sasquatch is worried whether or not I'm going to shoot it, like everyone else does. And then I might, albeit it may sound make-believe to people, there's like, literally, like, again, like I said, if you're in the woods, and you see a tree, and it's bent over like this, and you look left of that tree, and you look right of that tree, and you see trees like that, spaced out. I don't mean it's going to be like side by side every like step of the way. You know, you see a tree bent like this way, or bent like, you know, like bent this way, whatever direction, and, you know, maybe 50 feet, you see another one bent that way in the same direction. Like, no, do not cross that line. I'm not saying it's going to be a borderline picket fence. It's going to be like, you got to look left. And even then, like, you can run the risk of conservation a little bit. And you can tell it's no load or not with a tree bent over, or like rock getting to it and snapping it just from wind causing it to snap. You can kind of tell the difference, and it fell over versus it actually being. And trust me, I've had, like, you know, this is a cigarette pack, by the way, and like, that's my neck. I've had a branch thicker than my neck get broken off out in the woods and like slam into the ground. Straight. Like, oh, you don't want to run into Bigfoot. Legitimately, Bigfoot's like a curator of the woods. I've seen, like, what I want to believe is legit that they're running after him, and like, I guess the kid panned the camera back and like, no, bro. I mean, I'm not saying it could have been CGI or something, but like, I can't find that video of that kid actually finding it. It's like behind a school too, ironically enough. And they went there like at nighttime. And that's like the most authentic look, because you could see the eye shine and like from like the phone camera light and everything, and kind of like the, like, I'm spitting a little bit on purpose, but like, you could see all that. Like, you know, at a certain point through like video editing and everything, they're gonna miss that, and it'll be obvious it's kind of fake or like really edited. And it like disappeared, and I've been looking for it for a while, and I can't find it. It was something that I found like back in 2018, ironically enough, too. It was like a video I found there. It was on YouTube for a bit. I mean, I'm sure it's still around, possibly, because some Ned Flanders caught it and like recorded it, thankfully. But like, nonetheless, there's some like authentic footage out there. Littlefoot's dead. They died to a meteor a long time ago, in a cold age, or the ice age. What do you mean, Littlefoot? The Bronchiosaurus? Littlefoot died a while ago. A meteor came in, or they left Littlefoot on the fucking island and fucking, what was it? Fallen Kingdom. It was just Littlefoot grown up. You didn't watch that? You didn't watch those movies? Am I too old? Is this what it's like? Why homeless so long? Because Helen Keller gives out surf safe licenses. And then I've been fighting cancel culture trolls and everything else on my, like, that smear campaign my name and stop me from getting ad revenue by demonetizing my videos. I'm doing all right, Krisky. How about yourself? How you doing? Oh, I do stay in faith. Trust me, Satan's always messing with me all day, every day. And I pray to God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, from Sacred Bible to deal with it all the time. God, it's annoying. I'll be honest with you. It's quite annoying. Yeah, no worries. We got the red light out, son. Oh, nah, I'm this war. Yeah! I'm sending you straight to hell. Leave the boy alone. I said leave the boy alone. Did it fall out? What do I do with it? Put it in my pocket? Yes, I did. Like a genius. Gonna be a lot of crazy stuff here. Oh, God. Oh. Wow, I'm shocked. I've been streaming for nearly an hour and no one's asked where I'm at. So if you all accept that I finally live in Alamance County, North Carolina, thank God. Oh my God, we broke through a hurdle today on my stream. There goes a lot of the cancel culture gaslighting smear campaign trolls right there. I think we broke through like a little bit of the horde. We still got like, another 200,000 weeks to go. Like, bro, that's another reason why I was crying laughing when I watched that Goku versus 300,000 zombies, bro. I have nearly 300,000 people coming back to view my channel every month, bro. I was crying laughing when I was watching that one. I still go into tears of laughter when I watch that one. Because of the damn near almost Nat Geo narration of it too. Like, bro, I couldn't hold it in. I was in tears of laughter. And then, like, the sound effects that Goku, they actually put in through the mods, too, where he's over there. Yeah! Like, bro, I was dying laughing. I really couldn't hold it in. I'm telling you, the neighbors are like, what the fuck is he viewing right now? Was so allegedly damn funny. And y'all don't have, like, the imagination I have at all in any way, shape, or form. Why is it lagging? I was dying laughing. I couldn't hold it in. Oh, God, the red light blinded the fuck out of me on that one. Ow. My eyes. I'm blinded! And then, hey, Caleb. I mean, Krisky said something, and then she ain't said anything else. I do not know what you want to talk about. Do-da, do-da, do-do-do-do-do-do-da, do-da. She'll be coming around a mountain when she comes. Through. She'll be coming around a mountain when she comes. Through. Ow! That's my chair I just stepped into. Ow, motherfucker! My foot! Son of a bitch! Ah! What the fuck? Ah! Pinda! Pinda bus! I'm shitting the mud monkey! It burns! Ah! What do you mean, what's going on? Nothing much. I didn't take a piss, sorry. You're from Wilmington? Wait, aren't you? Wait, hold up. Okay, now here's someone else. Who am I yelling at? Nobody. I'm just yelling in the background. People are just gonna listen to me yell. That's it. It's not a trip, it's a fucking journey. What do you mean? It's never ending. It's a journey. You got attitude sickness, man. But now I'm equid. What? Huh? What? Bro, man. Bro, I got some funky ass looking eyebrows, dog. That's all I can tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not tired of looking at them, but god damn it, do they look similar to something? It's actually starting to get on my nerves when I look at my face. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's starting to bother me a little bit. I pray the people who found you don't find me. I'll be honest with you. A pass. Hard pass. I need people to recognize our special forces unit died before we got out of Baghdadi. Homie, I'm like... Dude, I am like goddamn Clefairy. Like, albeit I'm not Clefairy anymore these days, but like... God, when all this was going down, I felt like Clefairy. Nope. Lost one of my best... Like, it's not that other people aren't qualified and good and can't do the job. I'm not trying to, like, hurt anyone's ego or, like... I don't even want to say ego, but like morale or anything like that. But no, they're dead. Lost them, lose my dad, lose my granddad. Like, homie, I've pretty much lost everybody, like, in any way, shape, or form that I'd probably run to first to ask a question to pick their brain about something. I'm having fucking anymore, but it's still a learning progress. Well, not that much of a learning progress these days, but like, Jesus Christ, it's more like I would say learning society in progress. Long story short, I've been really on like looking at the inside, so to speak. Not that I've been there hands-on on the inside, but like how it operates and knowing how it operates. Hell the fuck nah. Well, I appreciate that. I know I shaved back in November, but no, I was just making a joke. People get what I mean. I just think it's kind of funny, and it just bothers me the more I look at it, though, because I'm just like, There it is. I love this thing, bro. This thing. Cool ass design. No, I am. And people don't get it. It's not like they're going to put it right accurately in the news. And when they do, it'll be a few days late. And they'll be like, oh, that did happen. I saw them like trying to push like a bunch of wild animal attacks, albeit that does kind of happen on like a daily basis type thing, but statistically speaking, it could be on the rise. And trust me, the government's not going to admit it exists. I'll be honest with you, there's more than one reason why I think NOAA, or like Trump cut the funding to NOAA. Like, homie, they're like, dude, you're a walking prophet. You can pray for whatever the fuck you want, we're going to get it. You know, they're trying to weaponize me a little bit. It's like, homie, you know, I can't enable everybody here. That's not how this works. You know, I can only really, like, pray to the Lord to deal with the wicked. And a little bit of forgiveness and compassion like I was given, but God can really tell whether to be forgiven or not. I can't. You know, they're going to know that end-day judgment for that one specifically. So a lot of people get that confused. People think I'm like praying for like God to kill the righteous or some weird shit, or like the lambs and the witnesses. Like, no, in no way, shape, or no. Like, bro, do I want to get my ass kicked for free and go to hell? No. And mind you, I've even prayed, like with the prayers I've had made, I've specifically asked God to target me. Been untouched. Been through some other shit, but that was like being poisoned, like tried to be killed by like humans. Horrible service? No, that's just my internet connection being throttled. That's all it is. I have 5G data and everything. And then not much, William. Same old shit, different day. I'm just saying, this eyebrow goes boing, boing, and then it goes boing, boing. I like it, but I don't like it all at the same time. And there's like more of a reference to it because I'm a big nerd, but like, y'all been trying for a while, bro. Dude, you know those prayers where I'm like, God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, from Sacred Bible? You know, punish the United States of America and those they've corrupted or something along those lines. And like, you know, no, I've asked Lord in that prayer, many prayers before, like to protect the righteous, albeit like I got specific on that one, but I've done some where it's like, no, protect the righteous and punish the wicked. Albeit that may be me being blind to the own plank in thy own eye. You know, the righteous got to live. It was a damn situation, kind of, for me. No, fuck them. They can go. And if I'm wicked too and this makes me wicked, I can die too, even if I'm the last one. I don't care. No, the righteous are going to be left the fuck alone. I'm tired of it. I'll be honest with you. And if I'm at my wit's end, I know a lot of people are at their wit's end. So, that's how I looked at it. You know, I don't know who can and can't be saved, and Jesus Christ will figure that out. Hold on, I'll try to fix it. Hold on. If it's really doing that, hold on. All right, I'm back. Hopefully that fixed it. I mean, there's a lot I'd like to talk about, but, like, I don't know. I'm not trying to give people ammo, so to speak, so I kind of go with what y'all talk about. Well, I want to say y'all ammo, at least the trolls ammo. Let me phrase that correctly. Before people get it confused and start wearing the wrong shoe on their foot and getting all upset for no reason. Be like, what the fuck is this? There's a lot I'd like to talk about, but I'm not going to get a legitimate answer from people. You know, it'll be like, I don't want to say it'll be like a victim sympathy echo chamber type thing, but like, well, it kind of lead that way a bit, and I don't want that, and like, at the same time, like, it won't be the answers I want and need with some of the shit I want to talk about. Especially with the Special Forces unit that died before they got out of Baghdad. I mean, homie, how much of a fuck up are you going to make there to put that in the thumbnail, circle it, have an arrow pointing at it, and be like, this guy was watching this on the Predator footage of the al-Baghdadi raid, clearly indicating that is a Delta Force unit. And I have been over here for the last 7 years telling you they got blown the fuck. Like, not a relay. Might have been a layup for me to come in and fucking slam dunk, but like, bro, I'm so goddamn mad. Like, dude, are they blind, deaf, and dumb for real? I'm so fucking like, dude, that's the main thing I'm focused on, besides like the fact I have a kid that I didn't know I had. Like, that and that. Like, no, like, bro, I feel like SpongeBob. A little bit in the fucking episode, albeit it ain't like, oh, I don't know what to tell you, you did wrong. Over here, good. Like, bro, no, I'm like, what the fuck? Because at the end of the day, no, that could have been me. You blew me up out of existence, I guess, to go fuck my wife. And then you're trying to act like you're my dad and my kids. That's what, like, what? And that's me putting the shoe on the other. Married, had kids. Shit, I don't know. But here we are, 7 years later, or going on 7, almost there. I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there, Chucky. I'll be honest with you. We're getting to the point of, I need to get through a time period of what would be 90 days, so I lose a strike. So I'd be down to 1 strike. Preferably, I'd like to wait another 90 days until I have no strikes. And the minute that happens, like, I need to know. I need to go look into that some more and figure out when that truly is, because the minute I have no strikes on my channel, I know I'm about to come in absolutely irate, get myself banned again from YouTube. There's only 10 people in here. And when I first came back, within the first week of me being back, I had like almost 1,000 people in here every day. At least 300, 500 people. Now we're down to 9 people again. People have been leached off because they're blind, deaf, and dumb off somewhere else and not in the right stream. There's only 11 people in here. And they all don't want to tune in until I've been blocked, banned, deleted for 2 weeks, and whoever the fuck they were tuning into is like, oh, there he went. You know, where have you been? Banned. I literally just told you about something I wanted to talk about. I mean, like, did I speak Chinese? Got like 50 questions for me. I'll be honest with you. I really don't want to talk about my sexuality, but like, no, y'all keep like making too many troll accounts to come in here and ask me about that shit. I'll be honest with you. I'm bisexual, mind you, but like, no, y'all keep coming in here asking, like, pushing on that too hard. What do you want to know? Stop it. Technically, no, not within fire city limits. Or fire city limits. I can't have a fire within city limits. Excuse my dyslexia. Maybe that might or might not have fixed it. I don't fucking know. I just love the grandeur assumptions of like judgment since I said that though. And watching like my viewers drop when I do say that. And it's like, homie, I know you've beaten and raped a woman. You're just so much just because I was gay or something. Like, homie, no. Or you thought I was going to hell. You got another thing coming. And God's happy about that? Fuck no. But does God understand me? Yes. There's a difference. I may not understand God in pure righteousness, but God understands me. There's 7 people in here since I like tried to reset the connection a little bit. Oh my God, there's a lot of air pressure on my left ear. What the fuck? What are y'all doing? Damn. No one talking shit about me. I think the left ear means they're talking shit. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, y'all ain't talking. Like, talk. Y'all have questions. Y'all the ones pushing on it. What do you want to know? It's not in all translations, but I do hope you understand, like in some translations, not many, like only like 2 specifically were gay disciples, by the way. Were like had a little bit of a touchy-feely situation between each other. By the way, it just depends on the translation you've read. There's many translations, by the way. I do not know what the fuck y'all are freaking out for, bro. To where, like, it's just so... I don't know, man. Y'all, like, just trying to white knight this shit way too much. And the funny thing is, you can't realize, dude, you are a fucking stained white knight. No one's perfect. bro. You're not Jesus. But no one's talking in the chat. Oh, there we go. Ding dongers, zingers. I don't know what you mean by that. Trust me, I'm bisexual, dude. I root for Team Pussy, just Team Pussy don't root for me. And then Team Pussy has like manipulated me so fucking hard that I'm just probably better off being gay. Be honest with you. They just use me for what I have and like to get to other people. You know, even if I get them pregnant, they won't tell me about it and they'll go run off with my child. Mentally and everything else. Snack cakes. Okay. Whatever that's supposed to mean. It's gonna block and delete you. Help, no one wants to talk. Great. This is great future insight to my relationship, future relationship with my wife, theoretically. I mean, you can't even talk to me about it. You can't even get your friend to talk to me about it so you'll understand me a little bit better. I mean, like, you just suck at this. Apparently, I gotta fucking heal myself. I feel like Joe Swanson sometimes. Just give me the gun, I'll shoot myself. Just boom, right in my back. Like, dude, goddamn. I'll suck at this. I don't know. At this point, like, y'all are just ridiculous. I'll be honest with you. Like, y'all want to play stupid games, you're about to win a stupid goddamn prize. I'm gonna be the fuck honest with you. I don't know why y'all ain't in my chat and my stream with like my thousands of viewers and shit. Like, I'm actually starting to feel like some type of way about this. I need a serious that way. Outside of like getting asked, where do I live? Where the fuck do I live? How did I become homeless? Getting asked that all the fucking time. Getting asked if I'm gay has been about asked the same amount of time. And look at you, you're like deflecting. You're deflecting. You're deflecting. You're deflecting, you're deflecting, you're deflecting, you're deflecting, and you're deflecting. Like, no, we're going to acknowledge that part. Because the explanation of, oh, he's gay, he don't want you, manipulation of a dumb bitch that she belongs in the kitchen under her father's or godfather's parent, like supervision. Not able to make decisions. Are you being wicked right now? No, we're going to address this issue. We're going to get to the bottom of it, too, by the way, because I want you to understand. I've had a car, I've not had a car. I've had my own place, I've not had my own place. I've had money, not had money. I've smoked weed, I've not smoked weed. Or drank beer. I've been sober. There's a very specific line I ain't crossed, and that's beating and raping women, or being a pedophile, or being like some like hardcore criminal somewhere. And there they go. They're calling me a bum now. Calling me a bum now. Calling me a bum now. No, we getting to the bottom. Block band deleted. Look at the lag. I got the green screen on like fucking 10 seconds ago. Anyways. No, I don't. I live out in the woods, bro, in a tent, in the A-frame tarp shelter. Hey, let's get to the bottom of this. I'll be honest with you. Because I got to deal with your grandeur homophobic assumptions, too, by the way. It's kind of gotten out of hand. Running and scattering. I mean, you can't even have a serious conversation with me. Oh, let me sweeten the pot, too. Even as a monetized YouTuber, offering a free steak dinner, too. 3-course steak dinner. All I gotta do is come over, wash my clothes, shower, and everything, and like make a 3-course meal, steak dinner. I don't care if they're unhappy with themselves. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Or people are gonna keep spamming with it. People that actually shut the fuck up and ask me where I live. They know I live in Alamance County, North Carolina now, apparently. They're gonna stop fucking asking me. I haven't had one person come in here now. And it's reconnecting again, lagging as usual. Like, no, there's 13 people in here. No, everything's gonna be fine. You don't have to worry about that shit. I got it, bro. There ain't gonna be no World War III. Not with me here. Y'all just gonna be ungrateful as fuck about the whole goddamn thing. Come in my stream talking shit to me every goddamn day, I guess. Which, either way, if I was president, I'm still gonna have people talking shit about me as president of the United States of America. So I kind of gotta get over it a little bit. Like, what am I gonna do as president? Go on live television, like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm nuking you today. I ain't gonna be president for long. I could recommend you steps, but I think you should figure that out on your own. Vehicle homelessness is a bad idea. Homie, if you're gonna be homeless, you need to travel light, bro. Y'all make me feel like Tom Hanks looking at Upham. Great thing about being out here, nah, you don't need half that shit. Long story short, I ain't gonna be a dick and make you suffer. Albeit, I can't really hold your hand at the same time. You kind of gotta figure it out yourself. Because I would never get a vehicle. Because when you have a vehicle, you gotta deal with tires, brakes, oil changes, gas. Yeah. Unfortunately, I got associated with being the kingpin of weed. Mind you, I am a massive pothead, or was. I mean, I still kind of am. If I get offered weed freely, I'll smoke it. But I got confused for being like the kingpin of weed. I got about $3 grand in my fucking weed tickets, bro, back in like 2016 to 2018 there. Yeah, I'm gonna put it lightly. I got confused for being the weed kingpin. I ain't no fucking rat, bro. I know who the weed kingpin is, but I got accused of being the weed kingpin. I guess they thought I was gonna be the new weed kingpin there, and they thought they got somebody, and just nope, no, hell to the no, no, no. Oh, there's not much you can do, bro. You're fucked these days. When I first got out, no, you need a legitimate phone with legitimate phone time, or you. I mean, I got a data plan and everything, mind you. I'm a monetized YouTuber and stuff. That's kind of my job. But at the same time, like, no, if you want to get a job, now you're fucked if you don't got phone time. I've already tried to make like a fake email when I first got out here to get a job and shit, and apply to a place. Because I didn't want to put my real email on the public computers at the library. I'm not saying they had a keylogger on there, but it's, and like I wouldn't like clear everything out, but it's like a public library, man. I don't put my personal information on there. But even then, like, no, unless you have a legitimate phone, no, you can't use it. Not even if you have a text now number or something, or a Wi-Fi like number. No. You need a authentic number to verify your email. Yahoo. What happened on Macaulay Road? Okay, what's this impersonator want to know? What happened on Macaulay Road? You're about to get blocked, banned, deleted. I used to live there years ago. What the fuck you want to know? Why I leave? Okay, I'm a block, ban, delete you. I'm a block, ban, delete you. Why'd I leave? That's what happens when my dad has a boss that's a piece of shit. And then his son's going through a drug addiction. And then he picks other employees that have not been there as long and worked as long as my dad, and overtime and everything else, and been shorted out of bonuses like my dad for over a decade. You know what it's like to be a kid on Christmas and go, you don't really got a Christmas because I didn't get a bonus. Because I got wasted on one of my classmates that had a drug addiction, a serious drug addiction. Pretty much like all my other classmates. They either got pregnant or got seriously hooked on drugs. Kind of why I lost that house. And at the end of the day, with my parents lost that, I mean, we could have limped on for a little bit there if I wasn't out living on my own and like all that shit. We could have limped on for probably about 6 months, but no, that's what happens after about 5-10 years of straight like getting shitted out of bonuses. And if there's to be layoffs, my dad would get laid off first, and he was the longest working employee there and hardest and best working employee there. And then unfortunately, my dad started working for another company that paid him pretty much $20, $25 an hour. And then he worked there for a little bit, then got struck with stage 4 lung. He had stage 4 lung cancer for a while. Well, the stages of cancer, but like it finally caught up to him, and like He started working for somebody that actually cared for him, but this was way too late after the fact. You know, this is like 20 fucking 18 days type shit. Maybe 2019-ish. And this dude had been like trying to recruit my dad to work for him like forever. And I finally got him. It was like highly talking to my father. And he like I'll loosely talk a little bit about it, but no, if my dad worked for him longer, he could have kept paying him. But my dad was unable to work for like almost damn near 6 months, 7 months, and he kept paying him like he was working full time. So I got a little respect for his boss there on that one. At least he worked for somebody before he died that actually valued him. I mean, that's kind of what happened, though, realistically. Like, him getting shorted out of all those bonuses and getting laid off all them times, that's what cost us our house at Macaulay Road. And the worst part is, even though that cost us the house, he still worked for that company for a very long time. I want to say he started working at the one company he was working at where he got laid off. He was working there when he was like 20, bro. When he was like 20. But I don't know why the person had to impersonate me to ask me such a question. Like, homie, trying to impersonate me is not going to end well for you. I'll be honest with you. Like, I've met a lot of people in my life, and I pray they don't make any stupid decisions and throw their life away. But, like, homie, you'll die in a fucking heartbeat. They don't play that type of shit. Okay? I'll go ahead and tell you now. And I'm not in control of them, all right? And I'm not saying they ain't rational human beings, but, like, sometimes... And I can't be irate, but like, you're going to catch somebody at the wrong time, homeboy. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'd stop while you're there. I'd get on a real account and put your face on there and be a real human being and be yourself and stop being a troll. You ain't going to get me upset. It's going to get other people upset. And it's just the reality of the situation. That's the truth. That's why I lost that place. Not exactly trying to bring that drama up, but that's what the fuck happened. Like, there's nothing about it. That's what the fuck happened. Why don't I live there anymore? Oh, well, my dad got fucked in the ass without KY jelly. Got laid off all the fucking time. And then got shitted out of his bonuses all the damn time. Oh, wow, now you're impersonating my dead father. You just ain't using his picture anymore. You ain't calling him Scott Winslow anymore and spamming the N-word. Oh, bitch, you'd use his picture with his real name there anyways, but... been deleted. My dad's dead, homie. He died April 4th, 2020. Dipshit. That's not a buddy. That's just an annoying piece of shit. That should have, their internet revoked. I mean, there's people that have done worse things on the internet than a lot of these people that I feel would not be this childish on the internet. I'll be honest with you. Jesus, I'm thinking of the guy who hacked the Pentagon back on a fucking desktop with, Windows 1 fucking desktop, dude. I feel like that guy got internet access back. I'm not saying he probably, bro, that motherfucker be too busy to do some boring ass troll shit like this. It's just, I just don't get people. Sometimes, some people should have their internet access revoked. Just a little bit. Hey, Abby. I'm hanging in there. Same old shit, different day. How about yourself? How you doing? Well, no, it's just people being shitty in general. Long story short, that's all it is. And I guess I'm supposed to get irate and mad and just, to be honest with you, I'm tired of doing that, albeit I'm drunk as fuck, and it's kind of a little bit low-key annoying, but at the same time, it's kind of stupid. I don't know, I just reflect on Jesus. What would Jesus do? And I don't try to be covetous about it, so I just try to do it the right way as best I can. Because these people are just ridiculous. Oh yeah, of course. As always. Yes, it's a regular thing. Abby, they have not showed me it yet. They have not given me the address of it yet because someone really fucked up and now I'm going to report it and they're going to jail. No, somebody made it, like, they don't say it's an AI video, but someone made a video of me allegedly trying to sell my daughter I didn't know I had for drugs. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to sell somebody I don't know the name to and all this other shit that I've not given away. Like, or even know, first of all. So, like, what? They accuse me of being a meth head. They accuse me of being some pedophile out in Rhode Island just because we share the first and same last name. Our middle name's different. Unless they're aiding and abetting into, like, stolen identity. I like shit. What else I mean, like, they accuse me of that's pretty much drugs, huff and duster. I mean, they just, I can go down. They impersonate me, coming in here spamming the N-word. And then I like have, like, if you were a streamer, you would understand this. There's a setting button here in the bottom left corner. You can go to community moderation, scroll all the way down, go to 4channel. It'll be blocked words. I could block you saying Jesus, holy shit, Abby. If you type that in, you will never be able to type it again in my chat. If you're a YouTube administrator, you can get around it. Unless you're some, like, hacker that's hacking through Google to get into YouTube and shit and get past that, which would be violating a lot of laws against Google and YouTube, and they're going to be coming after you first off before I get to you. You better hope they get to you first. But no, they'll be impersonating me, spamming the N-word. They'll use my dad's picture, as you can see in the thumbnail of the video. You know, RIP Arthur John Golding Sr. They'll use either one picture. And like they used to have his name on it there accurately, and then they started putting like a different name, Scott Winslow, on there. And still spamming the N-word. And again, I have every individual letter blocked of the N-word, let alone like the whole word and like other like subvariant branches of the word to try to get around a chat filter. But no, the YouTube administrators are spamming the hard R in my channel, using my picture and other people's picture. Oh, I appreciate that. Hey. So, like, whatever's going on there, it's kind of out of my hands, but in my hands a little bit, because at the end of the day, they committed stolen valor, which is a felony. And they have not exactly been hiding the fact they're like cyber stalking, cyber bullying, and all this other shit in me. Like, no, they've broke a lot of laws. They keep trying to go, oh, well, you're threatening us and shit, and like, you know, like, you ain't gonna. Like, the thing is, they're saying I'm threatening them, but they're like, you ain't gonna do shit. Like, they ain't saying they're scared. And at the end of the day, you know, I sit in the tent all day and stream all day. Yeah, you see me actively trying to go kill people. First off, like, that's not gonna work for you, homeboy. That's within my opinion, religious belief, independent journalism, and comedic special. It's more of a joke. I'm gonna kill you spiritually more than anything, emotionally and financially and mentally. More than physically. You're gonna wish you're dead. Long story short. Yes, there's other pages pretending to be me, and I got other people fucking spiderwebbing my stream, streaming me on their stream and committing theft and copyright fraud. Never mind libel and slander or whatever goes on in their chat on my name that they allow. There's a lot of people going to prison, whether they like it or not. Me, I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina for the trillionth time. Albeit there's only 9 people in here. If someone's viewing me off in another stream and I say go view the description, and they view it through that stream, it's whatever the description says about me. They're not reading the correct description because they're not tuned into the correct stream. So they're going to be off in Narnia somewhere. And then I'm already going to fucking hate this person because they willfully allowed that. They knew better. There's no, oh, I didn't know. I was confused by everybody else. Like, no, you knew. You knew. That was willful blindness, too, to all those crimes as well. You're going to prison. Homie, I hope you understand, like, I'm the reason why Trump's going to prison. And a lot of these other people. Like, I know the law. You're going to prison, bro. And sis. Some of y'all are going to be okay, but a lot of you, no. Sorry. You ruined your own life. And the words of my grandfather, you made your own bed, lay in it. Take it like an adult. You're going to have accountability in your life at some point. You're going to stop making memes about that. Because the only people I've seen not take accountability is y'all. Long story short. Nothing much. Same old shit, different day. Same old shit, different day. Doing my best to make God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Sacred Bible happy and try to do the right thing. And albeit people are evil motherfuckers and all this other shit. I mean, I know we're all imperfect, but some people are just fucking wicked. But I ain't got time for it. No, you're good. What am I drinking? Beer? You don't have to pray for me, man. I appreciate it. I'll pray for myself. I feel like everyone's misguided with their prayers right now because they see what I'm praying for and are praying for the wrong thing. Like, y'all don't even understand how I say, God damn it. You think I'm blasphemizing the Lord or asking the Lord to curse something when I say, God damn it. So, like, y'all look at my prayers and I already know you're fucked 9 ways a Sunday. No, you don't pray for me. Pray for yourself. Pray for other people and pray the right way. Do what Jesus told you to do. Okay? That's the best thing I'll tell you. Because albeit you'll read what I pray for, trust me, I'm praying for the wicked to die, not the righteous. I don't know who's who. Trust me, I ain't going to see your soul. And, well, I mean, I may or may not see your whole soul in the kingdom of heaven. But, like, at the same time, like, I'm not your judge. I can decipher what I think, what I can see of you and your actions, but, like, at the end of the day, I'm not your judge. I mean, you might pray good on me, but at the same time, I know I've confused a lot of people. Well, I wouldn't say I confused a lot of people. They confuse themselves because I've said this many times. I'll be honest with you. They confuse themselves more than anything. I'll just reiterate it again. Because when I say God damn it, again, I want you to understand, I'm just saying God. So if God was sitting beside me, God's just going to look over, look at me, and see me going, damn it. And at no point am I saying, Lord, damn it. I'm just going, God, damn it, I don't, know what to do with this. I'm just human, and if I go like the way I want to go, which is load up a gun and shoot people, I don't think that's going to end the way I want it to, and that's not going to be like what you want me to do. Like, I'm not perfect, dude, okay? I know a lot of people got a controversial opinion of me and everything I say when, like, you ask me questions. I'm going to be honest. But at the same time, man, like, y'all got to pray for the right things. Well, no, I mean, some people actually condemn the Lord, though. You know, they're either condemning God or they're asking God to, like, curse whatever it is. It's vice versa, usually. I'm not saying everyone's that way. You got to remember, Satan will be piling that shit on 9 ways of Sunday, too. Oh, yeah, this is beer I had from days ago. Don't worry about it. Okay, I don't think you know who you're talking to yet. All right, bud. I already caught you the minute you set him off. He's ain't got it yet. God, I hate the words good luck. Make me feel like, what was his name? Liam Neeson there and Taken. Make me think, you sound like that person who felt good luck. Okay, bro. Okay. Okay. Okay, bro. All right, bro. All right, bro. Let's go, bro. It's gonna be a fun day today. Gonna be some crazy stuff here. You're gonna break me into my Arthur Morgan fucking impersonation. Leave the boy alone. I said, leave the boy alone. Get better. Bro, I want problems. I ask for all this. On that one, that's more of a joke, but damn well, I asked for all of it. No, that's fault. Sorry, my phone's literally is having a balance on its charger cord. I knew it was gonna fall eventually. It's having a balance on its charger cord right now, with like leaning on a shovel. Could do better, Chief. Like, bro, I don't practice it every damn day. Jesus Christ. It's like when I sit there and say in a British accent, right? I look in the mirror and see a beautiful man. I've more or less been able to learn that. That was through like a fucking supernatural convention when they were making fun of Mark Shepard. Arrgh, I'm Mark Shepard. And like fucking Jensen Ackles is over there like mocking him. Right? When I look in the mirror, I see a beautiful man. You what, mate? I'll bet they don't get into that part. That's more kind of coming from my family and stuff. And then you got the memes like, it's Tuesday, mate. I'll wet your breath. If I can hear it, I can kind of like almost regurgitate it a little bit. I just got to hear it enough a little bit. You wanker! You what? You wanker! You bloody wanker! You what, mate? You taking a piss, mate? Put your wanker in your pants, mate. You taking a piss? Yeah, no, you're not my new daddy. Anyways, I don't know why you use my dad's dead picture, bro. I'm just gonna block ban delete you. It was hidden by YouTube, but please stop. Like, dude, no one's... Look, take it from me, and I talk shit about the military. Like, bro, you are... What you're asking for is not what you want. Like... Whatever. Anyways, I'm not gonna get too distracted by that. Y'all didn't see that message. Whatever. Like... God almighty. Yeah, Jimmy, no, you're just 5 out of 10. I'm gonna block ban delete you. I tolerated you enough. Anyways. Yep, there they go. There they go. There they go. They can't even get my dad's name right. You want to be my new daddy? No, it's not going to happen. Use my dead dad's picture, my literal dad's dead picture, bro. Yeah, everyone saw that. They've been seeing it for over a year now. Well, I wouldn't say over a year, but almost going on a year now on that one. We're at least 6 months into that one. Since April, for sure. On that one. And mind you, again, I have every individual letter blocked. We've already been through this. Black people can't complain about the hard R anymore. We're going back to lazy and sloppy on that definition. Because at the end of the day, bro, that'd be an outcry on anyone's stream. That would be front page news. Why it's not front page news with me is beyond me at this point. And I can't copy, like, I can't screenshot all my blocked letters and post that on the internet. Because then they'll be like, oh, you're spamming racial content. Like, no, homie, I got each individual letter blocked to that. Because like, homie, you're an American. Whether or not you're an American, you're in another country. I don't want you reading that word because I know what's behind that word. I'd like to bring back the old definition of lazy and sloppy. So, like, if I were to yell at white people, the hard R, I don't got a bunch of black people and they're looking at me thinking I'm racist. And be like, he's yelling at the wrong guy. Like, no, they're lazy and sloppy. That's how I'm coming at from it. But, like, at the same time, no, they're violating, like, YouTube policy. That's a YouTube administrator. Like, that's some motherfucker that's, like, in coup with Hassan. That's like a pro-Hamas fucking like faggot that's been in the United States of America abusing the fuck out of the Constitution. Long story short. And like the internet doing very little to like quell that fucking faggot group. Like unfortunately I've almost literally had to like unleash the Mossad through here just to fucking clean it out. Because like America's not doing shit about it. I'm gonna go find somebody who'll do something about it. That's for goddamn sure. You just won't know what happened. I'll blame it on the gangsters or some shit. I can't say that though, because then they'll blame the Jews for everything. I gotta be careful. I can feel the Mossad over there going, hey, they blame us for everything already. Please don't say that. Hey, please don't say that. They already blame us for everything. Please don't say that. They hate us or no. Don't make it worse. But yeah, no, I have every letter blocked to that. So that's a YouTube administrator. I could get into other cute hypotheticals that would be rational for sure. But at the end of the day, I know who that truly is. Yep, there they go again. There they go again. They made a third one. There they go again. You do know, albeit even though it is a civilian picture, he's still a veteran, right? You're doing stolen valor. You do understand that, right? and fraud and impersonation. Those are crimes. That's not something you can play off as a joke, let alone libel and slander. You do know you're breaking the law, right? And I know you're a United States of American citizen. You're not somebody from a foreign country. Contrary to popular belief, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody from a foreign country was doing that, but no, they have a little bit more respect than that. There's better ways they could diss you than doing something childish like that. I'll be honest with you. You don't give them credit where they're actually due. That's why I kind of like low-key hate America a little bit, because they live within a bubble. You pull some shit like this in Russia or China, trust me, homeboy, there'll be somebody knocking on your door in a heartbeat. Whether it be the cops or like somebody else. Tampered with your food. Oh my God. They're retarded. Tampered with your food? What? You don't even know how my dad died, dumbass. You're fucking dumb, bro. You may be the dumbest human being I've actually ever seen in my life. Maybe you shouldn't be hacking into my stuff and reading my messages between me and my mother. You're retarded. God damn, I gave you enough rope to hang yourself. And you have like hung yourself. I've given you so much rope to hang, like you honking in the background. Terrorism. Who's that? I'm calling you out right now. Speak in the chat so you can get blocked, banned, deleted. I'll ask somebody in the chat, who is that? Who are you being willfully blind to that's cyber stalking me right now, stalking me and harassing me and spreading libel and slander on my name? Let alone aiding and abetting to the fraud and impersonation and stolen valor. Let alone human trafficking with this alleged video of me trying to sell my kid for drugs. Oh, this is the route you trolls wanted to go down. Don't say what the fuck. No, we had to go down a rabbit hole of a legal bullshit thing here now. Like, I'm curious, like, you know, you're going to prison. There's no if, and, or but about this. You could think I'm going to jail all you want. Like, bro, you're going to prison. I'm sorry. You're going to lose custody of your children. You're going to become homeless, quite literally. Like, no, you fucked up. No, there's not, Abby. There's really not. Like, trust me, I've walked a line and I've almost crossed it to get myself fucked up a little bit, legally speaking. But no, I knew better. I knew where this was going. And I was just irate and pissed the fuck off. And just expressing my opinion, religious belief, independent journalism, comedic special. I'm not a LOL cow. Anyways, you're the LOL cow. You don't even realize you're being eaten alive by raptors right now yet. You have no idea what's sitting around you yet. You're making me feel like Cell in Team 4-Star. And I'm looking at Trunks right now. No, you are surrounded by fighters who have seen more action in a week than you've seen in your entire life. And you're wasting everyone's time. Please, stop. I'll be honest with you. You're kind of like, it's getting old. Long story short. Like, please stop wasting everyone's time. I'll be honest with you, even the people that were murdered before they got al-Baghdadi, I'm not saying they condone everything I said and done, but even they would have came in here and said, if you don't like the content, keep scrolling and shut the fuck up. I'll be the fuck honest with you. Like, please stop, bro. You're wasting everyone's time. It's not funny anymore. It's not cute. I know you're like a class clown type attention whore. You know, you want attention, but like, bro, this ain't the attention you want. Please stop. It's just not worth it. Like, God almighty, dude. Like, why the fuck can I get along with, like, people from other countries better than I can my own fucking country? It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And I mean, like, no, we have, like, heated disagreements, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's our nation. At the same time, I get along better with these. I swear, sometimes it's the dumbest shit I ever seen. And it's funny to think about it. This was a few months back. I'd be in an irate rage, screaming and yelling at the top of my lungs. Anyway, some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Going on almost 4 years of this shit. Really 32, but... God almighty. Oh. More British accent? No, you said my British accent was shit, Jimmy. I'm gonna block ban delete you. Your name's literally Jimmy again. Oh, look, there they go, impersonating my father again. Wow. God almighty, they are a fucking loser, dude. They are a fucking loser. Do they think that's making me mad? Or like making me happy? Like, bro, like, I just feel bad for these people. Oh, God, Nevin. Oh, God, Nevin. They have no clue what they're doing yet. It's ironic I can't even say, and I'm not forgiving these people. Like, dude. Oh, there they go on another account. And block man, delete that loser. God almighty. This is boring. And I mean, I used to be able to stream for like 14 hours and talk to like hundreds of people about normal shit. Normal shit. And then ever since April, really since May when I got a fucking hotel room, did it ever switch? It's not that I can't forgive it, I'm punishing it for sure, like, and I'll forgive you when I'm like looking at you in like prison and I see it over the news. Like, arrested for stolen like everything I've labeled there, all the crimes, like, yes, thank God. Get out of here. Like, at the end of the day, these people wouldn't know what to do if, like, literally I posted on Twitter and literally every verified, like, major person they ever, like, were an idol of, like, reposted what I said. I mean, like, I don't need any of the pedophiles reposting what I said or anything type shit, but, like, legitimate professional people that people idolize. I'm not saying I ain't professional, like, important and shit, but at the same time, you know, other people, too. It's a team effort here. But, like, no, even if they fucking repost that shit, like, I want to know what they're going to say after that. It's like, no, they all subscribed, they all followed and everything. And it's just like, look at you. And then you claim to be a fan of these people, and it's like this person reposted and liked what I said. What does that say about you? And how you treated me? And you act like the person you idolized didn't see that. And you act like I'm going to keep it hidden from him. I'll be like, here you go. I can theoretically forgive it a little bit, but there's got to be some punishment for it. In some way, shape, or form, or some retribution. And I don't mean I'm putting you in a 6-foot fucking hole. At the end of the day, thou shalt not kill. The vengeance is the Lord's. Or vengeance is mine. Excuse me. I'm getting my prayer confused with what's in the text. Vengeance is mine. As much as I'd like to pick up that rock and bash your skull in or drop kick you down this hill, I can't do that. I'll have a heated debate with you, for sure. But, you know, the minute it starts escalating to something else, I don't want it to. No, I'm not. This is not where it's going. And you said, fine, no British, I'll just watch. Okay, yeah, well, I'm just going to block you and delete you. You going on your 599 account? I have a little bit of worry. You on 599 account right now? You on 599 account? How many account you gonna make that a fake? Homie, you act like we can't see you, and we have worry. Homie, I will not cook it the beef, I will not cook it the chicken, I will not cook it the pork, I will not cook it anything for you. You get the fuck out of my store. Right the fuck now. Right the fuck now. Get the fuck out. You annoying as fuck, boy. You annoying as fuck. Why you have no respect? Show us respect. Let alone to your elders and just other people in general. Why you show no respect? What the fuck wrong with you? You got issue. You got issue. And I mean, I like, there's some things I struggle with forgiving, for sure, though, Abby. But I try my best because that's what Jesus Christ would want me to do. Soup. There's no, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? And I'm so confused why your name's not your name on Facebook. Like, that's what's so often, like, weird about it. Your name's John McCloud on Facebook, but your name on YouTube's filthy. No, here's the funny thing, Abby. They don't know the rabbit hole they decided to dive down. Look, I do a lot of stupid shit. I run into a lot of stupid shit that I wouldn't have touched my dad with a 10-foot pole. And I want you to understand, I've been in my dad's face, like, closer than this. My veins popping out of my face and neck, just like his, yelling at each other. Man never put his hands on me. I never put my hands on him because I knew better. Because, one, that's my dad, first off. Number one, I would never, like, I'm not going to hit my dad. And then number two, I don't give a fuck. He was 64 years old, stage 4 lung cancer. I felt that man would have beat my goddamn ass into the ground. I'll be the fuck honest with you. I knew better. And I wouldn't have touched that man with a 10-foot pole. And then, like, there's things I got to learn about my father after he died that I didn't know and he never told me about. And it would have made life a little bit simpler between me and my dad. And the worst part is I pretty much had my dad wrapped around my pinky when I was a kid. But at a certain point I got older and me and my dad would start arguing and stuff. But the last 4 years of my life, me and my dad were arguing all the time. about a cyberstalker situation. And I had to read things about my thoughts. Ever then. So, like, at the same time, I'm not too worried about it. Because, like, it will get handled. They don't know what rabbit hole they dive down, and I wouldn't have done that shit. Well, my dad's dead. I stopped arguing with him as much when he got diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. We just kind of butt heads a little bit, but no, I backed the fuck off. No, I'm not saying he's like better than everyone else type thing, but no, there's a lot of shit he did that I did not know the fuck about, that I learned the fuck about. And it's like, you could have led with that, you little turd. Because you're not alive anymore, and I can't have this conversation with you now. Turd nugget, like... You should have led with that. Okay, well, I'm pretty good on the warmth here. Kind of. So a little confused on the fucking gender dysphoria part. I feel like my dad kept me safe from that because my dad was heavy anti-gay. I remember getting an argument with him when I was like 10 or 9, maybe 11. And, you know, I was asking him about gay people or something, and he was like, bro, how's the world going to repopulate if everybody's gay? That man would have me laughing. Like, he'd show respect to people, but, like, you know, in private, it'd be a little different. How the fuck are people going to be repopulating the earth if they're gay? Remember him hanging something up in the den at our double Y we kind of just moved into. And this argument I got with him about it. You know, I was just trying to show compassion to people. They're gay, but whatever. But, like, you know what I mean? He was just like, wow, they're going to repopulate. It's just... You know, as a kid at the time, it's kind of like, yeah, what they're doing, like, you know, they don't approve of, but, like, can't you forgive them? It was more of a kid ideology, but, like, I remember what he said. He was heavy anti-gay from what I saw on that day. Well, welcome to the Bible, bro. The old must endure the young as the young must endure the old. You should read it from cover to cover. Y'all make me feel like, look, again, I hate to keep putting supernatural on a pedestal. Y'all make me feel like Cass a little bit from time to time. And looking at Dean, like, bro, read the Bible, please. For the love of God, read the Bible. It will answer so many problems in your life that you have when you read it from cover to cover. I'm not saying read it from cover to cover in 24 hours, like you have no choice but to read it all. No. Read a couple chapters. Make sure you retain it, mind you, so you know what you read. And wherever you leave off, make, like, you know, when I say retain what you read and you want to take a break, make sure you can retain what you read and then take a break if you're really getting tired of reading. And then when, like, take a break, go do something else, and then, like, come back a few hours later and read some more. Just be able to retain what you read and then continue reading. Because there's a lot to be explained. No, you won't. You seem to forget I can take everything away, but okay. You're not going to be here bothering me. At all, in any way, shape, or form. No, you're going away. Like, bro, you are trying to pull information out of me that I don't want to give you, bro. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm about to start making police sirens, bro. Like, you do not know who you're fucking with yet. Please leave me the fuck alone. I just show up your house like Venezuela. Now I'm gonna shoot a laser through your shit. Like, bro, you do not know who you're fucking with yet. Please go away. Getting to your final things at a certain point. I do not control everyone. You are making people become very irate, dog. I'm not a threat to anyone, quite literally. I can be a major threat to everyone, sure. Government, speaking aspect-wise, yes, they're very concerned for me a little bit. They know me better than y'all think you know me, but... Like, yeah, I'm actually a major threat, quite literally. But, like, in the aspect of y'all, no, I'm nobody. I'm just some loser that gets drunk all day in my tent. You just drank your last natty, daddy. Well, sucks to be you. Go get some more. Am I a veteran? No, Abby. Even if I was, I wouldn't tell you. The only thing I'm a veteran of is serving my civic duty as a United States of American civilian citizen. 100% born and raised. That's about the only thing I'm serving right now. My dad was. My dad was an immigrant that served the military. That motherfucker, like, my mom, I don't want to call him a motherfucker, but my mom told me, like, one time, no, he got so fucking pissed off. He came home one day. She framed his military picture. She framed it for him and, like, put it in the house and, like, hung it up. He came in the house, saw it, got irate as fuck, ripped it down off the wall, stomped the fuck out of it, and said, I fucking hate that goddamn thing. And when I got to read things about this man, I understood why. Because, like, he was honorably discharged, but there's some things I got to read about this man, and, My dad was, and like, I'm not trying to sell out my family, but a lot of my family was too. I come from a very heavy military background and police background, whether it's in the military or civilian life. I come from a very heavy background. I just do not like talking about it. It's not like a flex I try to drop on people at all in any way, shape, or form. I like to walk quiet with a big stick, so to speak. It's kind of funny. Because people love to talk shit, and it's just like, bro, you have no idea what's going on yet, do you? I feel like Alice in Wonderland over here in this bitch. Why can't I be happy? Like, that's where people get so confused. Why, how can you go through what you're going through and smile and laugh and giggle and all this? Like, bro, if you only fucking knew. Sometimes I feel like Barry Allen from fucking Flash, bro. Of all people you choose to fuck with, you chose me. Like, this is the best day ever. A little bit, albeit I'm gonna get irate and mad. No, this is the best day ever. You have no idea what you walked into yet. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna make this into a game, and you gonna regret every day you did this. No, you're good. No, you're fine, Abby. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Same old shit, different day, Abby. As I said, I saw it shifting today. It's over. I saw it shifting today, and I know I got a promotion coming up, and I need to grow the fuck up, so to speak, and I get so fucking pissed off because some people want to be a fucking ignorant piece of fucking shit, I guess. And I can't, like, just snap on them because it says something stupid, like... But, like, there's no, like, there's plenty of reason to, but it's just... Yeah, sure. And it all started today with the al-Baghdadi raid. They all came in and was like, why are you lying about it? And like, nope. There you are trying to cancel it, and the movement on it that's already started. It's over. It's going to keep pushing it. That means it's a snowball going down a hill right now, and it's just gathering more and more. It's like Titus walking up to that fucking goddamn psych beast thing, dude. And it's like, while it gets up in its mind, or Titus's mind, and just doosh, 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 growing bigger and bigger and bigger from like being a kid to getting an adult. That's all that's happening, snowballing right now. That's all it is. Now people are starting to see it and they're feeling some type of way about it, and yeah. That's all it is. It doesn't mean let's break out into anarchy, chaos, and lose order and control and have, like, lose all law and order. But nah, everyone's starting to snowball a little bit into an adult, and that's what you're having to go through mentally a little bit. Like, first time. So, I ain't trying to get too mad at people being ignorant. Because I do want to be president of the United States of America, that's for sure at some point. I'm only 32 right now. I cannot usurp my position into the United States of America presidency. Maybe if Congress changed the law and lowered the age, yeah, I could be president at some point. But other than that, no. There are laws I got to follow. You know, God gave me the authority, or humanity the authority, to micromanage the discrepancies in sin. Because through God, Jesus Christ, was the sacred Bible, there's no inequality in sin. Whether you steal something or you murder somebody, you're both equal. Whether you think something bad or evil in your heart, mind, or soul, you know, you're no less evil than the person that actually committed it. But obviously, us as humans know there's a difference. Someone thinking about or saying they're going to do something versus someone actually doing it, it's two different things. The one actually doing it's going to prison. The one just saying and thinking about it, like, they're going to be scrutinized a little bit, may get themselves incarcerated, but at the same time, there's a difference, and we have the authority to micromanage those discrepancies. You think about beans. I'm not sure what you mean about that. I'm just going to block man and delete you. I feel like it's going into an appropriate conversation. I'm just going to block man and delete you. Don't worry, there'll be merch one day. Give me time, man. I need more money. Doesn't help my fucking stream get spiderwebbed and shit. Like, bro, I would have had fucking merch out by now. Let alone have my own spot. How many women have I slept with? Like 7. I think I've slept with like 25 dudes. I've slept with like 32 people. From like 18 to 30, or not 30. 18 to 23, unfortunately. That's a lot of people I slept with in that short, brief time. Just hold on. There was... No, 8. Excuse me. 8. 8. Excuse me. 8. 24 dudes. 8 women. Hey, women. I lost my virginity before I had my first kiss. All women till you get to Bangkok, Thailand. No, you've been with 4 women. You might be fine. You're probably better off than me, Gabriel. Don't worry about it. You're not me. Sorry, homeboy. Your childhood, you probably weren't, like, your best friend wasn't a chick that was actually a dude that was going through gender dysphoria because, you know, they didn't care about it like they do today. Gabriel, I'll be honest with you. When I was like 5, 6 years old, no, best friend was like a chick. It looked like a chick, right? But when I was in the bathtub with him, and I was looking at my mom and her mom, well, his mom, and I looked over, and we're in the bathtub naked together. Like, no, they had a dick and balls just like me. Back home, they'd follow me to the bathroom when I go to pee. Like, we were inseparable. And, like, you know, we kind of had, like, Star Wars sessions a little bit, you know. She'd pull her dress up. She'd tell me to pull my pants down. She'd pull her dress up and, like, you know, she'd tickle her Peter with my Peter. Like, trust me, I know she had a dick and balls. I'm well aware. We did that more than once. Like, I mean, dozens of fucking goddamn times. We played doctor a lot, a little bit. I'll be honest with you. You woke up to a lady's friend spooning you. Ew. That's unwanted. Unless you wouldn't want that. That's unwanted. I don't want anyone spooning me. Anyone spooning me, I allowed them to spoon me. That's it. Period. No, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. Was her dong bigger? It was about the same size. I don't know. It might be bigger now if she didn't get it cut in and out and inside out, so to speak. And the worst part, that one, though, by the way, was a little bit more, you what, mate? You taking a piss, mate? They had a little bit more of this accent on them, mate. Right, when I look in the mirror, I see a beautiful woman. You know what I mean? I guess that's what they say to themselves. I mean, probably these days they do look like one. You know, they caught them early, so to speak. I hate to say it like that, no. Bro, you're talking about like 32 years of pure estrogen and treatments and all that shit. Like, no, I'm pretty sure they're walking around looking like some Jennifer Aniston, Scarlett Johansson bitch right now. Long story short, no, you caught them early. You know, this ain't like, you know, with me me at 31 going on 32 there with my 3-year grown long beard, long hair going, I'm a woman, dude. Like, no. These people got caught early and fucked. Early. I mean, theoretically fucked, but and I don't want to name drop him or anything because I'm pretty much coming up to him going, hey, I ain't seen you in forever, and here I am again. And hey, that Band-Aid you have on your brain that you could have went to the psych ward for, here I come up to you and just, hey, I hope you're having a great day. Like, dude, they're probably over there losing their shit. You woke up, you never spoke to that friend. What's up? Welcome. Well, hey, from North Carolina, Alamance County. And then, like, Gabriel, on the dong talk, usually, like, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, that shit don't matter, bro. I'll be honest with you, I got fucked in the ass many times by people, and their dong may or may not have been bigger than mine, but it didn't really matter. It's still, like, you know, women just use that to be a fucking cunt, bro. I can go ahead and tell you that now from personal experience. Like, I don't have a direct organ that, like, operates that way, like, and stuff like that, so to speak, but nonetheless, like, no, I've came from getting fucked in the ass. Like, I'm well aware that it don't matter. Because a certain time, the bigger it is, like, you know, especially if you want to do that there in that specific hole, whether it's a male or a female, you got to prep. And, like, homie, you kind of need a dildo or something to get that. Hey, sorry about the lag. It's reconnecting. You want the bigger in there now. Like, depending on how big it is, like, no, you need something about, like, equal, if bigger, to you, like, clear it out and clean it out. Because if they choose not to wear a condom and you don't prep the right way, they can get a UTI or like syphilis and gonorrhea. I mean, it's sexually transmitted, but it's practically a urinary tract infection. You know, you've got some bacteria down your urethra and you're burning pee now. You're taking notes? How have you not known this? This has been like public knowledge for a while. If you're taking notes, like, bro, you might want to start eating your vegetables. I'll be honest with you, if you're like a married man with a wife and she never swallows and all you do is eat like McDonald's and meat all day every day, like, yeah, your cum's really salty. Like, homie, if you eat vegetables and like nuts and fruits and shit, no, it makes it a little bit more sweeter. And it don't taste like you just took a salt dispenser and just in your tongue. Like, bro, it's really salty. I mean, some people might like that salt intake taste type thing, but at the same time, like, trust me, there's a reason why your mother told you to eat your goddamn vegetables, son. I'll tell you now. Listen to your mama. No, fuck pineapples. I don't like pineapples. Pineapples associated with swingers. I don't swing. That might fix it. I don't know. But yeah, as I was saying, no, I'm being canceled more by a bunch of fake white knights. I could literally go knock on every apartment door, wake every woman up that was in these apartments and ask them if they've been beat or raped. And I'd be like, look, I'd give you $50, $10, $20, whatever I gotta pay you to like get you to tell me you've been beat or raped by your current partner too, by the way. And I don't want to hear, oh, it was consensual rape. Like, no, rape is rape. I'll be honest with you, if I wake up in the middle of the night, you sucking my dick, and I don't want you sucking my dick, I got raped. Like, I'm trying to sleep right now. I'm not trying to sleepwalk, fuck you, or something. Because I'm, like, incredibly drunk. No, I didn't get paid to take it up the ass. Bro, I took that shit willfully. Like, bro, I wanted to come, dog. Like, what? Trust me, mind you, I look for a woman first. Like, don't think I didn't look for a woman first. Don't get me confused here. Like, trust me, I rooted for Team Pussy. Like, homie, I'd be a kid praying to God that a woman would appear in my goddamn closet when I'd open the fucking door so I could fuck the shit out of her as a kid. Even all through, like, high school and everything. Like, no. I rooted for Team Pussy. It's just like, no, I was cursed from birth. I was born to be a bitch. Like, no, they've been still trying to get up in these cheeks. Like, you don't get why I'm fucking, like, freaking out about my goddamn eyebrows. Like, Dude, I could have been some hot looking bitch a little bit. Kind of sucks that I've missed out on that. I could have been a pilot too at the same fucking time. Worst part of it all. But I kind of appreciate the fact where I'm at because I'm a man. Women don't matter. Get in the kitchen, bitch. Get on your knees. I didn't jiggle my zipper. But imagine being having somebody that has to carry that. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's just human curiosity, I guess. Tell you about booty bandit stories. Why y'all want to know about this so bad? Like, why are y'all so like interested in this? That's what I want to know. I want to know your general interest in this. I'm not telling you about my booty bandit stories. Like, what? Again, I wanted to fuck women. I couldn't find a fucking pussy to fuck or like get my dick sucked or jerk me off. So I just found somebody that would do that. And it just happened to be a dude. Like, oh well. They were an adult. I was an adult. Like, they were STD free. I was STD free. Like, who cares? I've been with them all. Black, white, Mexican. It don't matter. No, you wanted to touch me. You know what I mean? You wanted to touch me type thing. No, it didn't matter. I don't know what to tell you about booty bandit stories. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure you've asked a woman to come out and meet you sometime in the woods while you're camping or something. She came out there and she fucked you. I don't got any women to do that with. If I asked a woman to do that, she'd call the cops on me, bro. I don't care if she knew me her entire life. She'd be like, don't talk to me again. And she gonna act like she's some Christian type bitch. And then she gonna come up to me and be like, oh, I fucked this dude out in the woods and I fucked this dude in the car. Or I did this or that. Like, bro, I'm over here like, I wanted all that. I asked you for it. I may not ask you directly, but goddamn, did I imply it enough or make jokes? Whip my dick out in the middle of this ride back home from work. Because I got this bitch, a literal bitch. I mean, she XX chromosome, mind you, with the pussy and everything. Oh, if I see a hard dick, I'll just suck it. Oh, so I'm just supposed to whip out my dick in the middle of this ride back home when I'm miles away from home, and this is like a marathon back home distance. Like, yeah, I'm just supposed to risk it all. Versus slamming on brakes or pulling over and saying, get your goddamn cock out, I'm about to suck it. Or get in the driver's seat, I'm sucking your dick. No, you couldn't have done that. No, I'm over here high as fuck, paranoid as fuck, in the middle of nowhere. I know where I'm at, but like, any moment it could be get the fuck out of the car. You know, I sit there, spend $200, $300 buying food, going wherever. Nothing. No, blue balled. Nothing. And then have the audacity to try to invite me over in the middle of the night. Oh, my granddad might come out at you with a shotgun. Like, bitch, I don't care to die, but, like, I'm a man. I understand another man, and, like, you're his granddaughter, and I don't need to catch a fucking slug or buckshot to the face. Like, like, I am not showing up tonight. No, this is somebody I gotta meet. My dad raised me a little bit better than this, you little slut. So that way, when I do show up, it's like, oh, it's Matt. I don't have to worry about blowing his brains out. You know, I established this relationship with other people. They knew my name was Matt, but they just called me other things. Oh, it's that guy. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you the one booty bandit story because she wanted to get up in my cheeks and clap them. Albeit she didn't say it, but she was kind of like, I got dildos and strap-ons. She's older than me too. That's like the one I regret the most a little bit. I'll be honest with you. I preyed on something and then boof, there she comes, and the irony of it all, man. She came around. And I mean, bro, like when I had teeth, like I ain't smile. No, I had top teeth. Albeit the top teeth were pretty cavity ridden. She could see me doing this with my tongue. And we'd be like on the front porch. And she'd be like, stop worrying about your teeth. Because I'd be over there licking my teeth, but worried about them, freaking out about it, ironically enough. And she'd literally be across from me going, stop worrying about your teeth. Like, no, I love that bitch. I love that bitch. Love that bitch. And she's not a bitch, but albeit she's my cheeks have been killed. I ain't been fucked that many times. I mean, I've had like what they would call a sissygasm or whatever, you know, where I've been fucked up the ass and game. It's quite of an interesting experience. I ain't gonna lie. Unfortunately, I got close a couple times, but they finished too early. Which kind of like kept me going down the road of like going over that edge, so to speak. And I was like, God damn it. I got close several times, and then, oh, there we go. Yeah. Don't judge me. Y'all ask about it. See, look, it's like, look, you're gonna need lube, but at the end of the day, like, bro, it's gonna hurt when you first put it in, but just take it out, get through the pain, and then put it back in slowly. Trust me, it'll be normal. You're like, oh, okay. But when it first goes in, and trust me, I don't care how big it is. When it first goes in, it's gonna be, oh! Especially if you ain't used to it, anything being up there. You'll be like, oh God, ow, what the fuck's that? Get through the pain for a bit, and then just, yeah, it'll work itself out after that. It'll work. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't get far in a porno. Like, no, you shove it up my ass, no, I'm gonna be fucking screaming like a bitch. I mean, ow, that fucking hurts. That's not fun. You know, I gotta get off of it for a minute and just like, no, Then after that, I don't care how big it is, it's no problem. But again, you got to prep for something like that. Like, you know, you over there farting or something, or like you feel like you gotta take a shit, or you just got done taking a shit. Like, no, you need to put something up there. Because if, no matter how big the dick is, and they stick it up your ass, there's gonna be shit everywhere on that condom or all over your dick. And you're gonna get a UTI if you don't have a condom on. And it's gonna be kind of a very embarrassing situation. It's in life, bro. It's not that bad. How's the house? It's like living in a house, dog. I'll hear you walking up to me. I see you illuminated and everything else. I can bury you out here. You can't bury me in your house. You got to drag me out of your house. You come to me, I'll bury you out here. Type thing. I'll bury you where you fucking stand. Actual firepower. Okay. Okay, bro. You can have fun meeting God, Jesus Christ, most more sacred Bible, let alone Satan and all the demons and extraterrestrials. And everything else that comes out here to play. That's supernatural. You can have fun with that one. Someone's already tried to unleashing their dog on me out here. It got fucked up. It didn't make it far. It got to the edge of the woods and went, arr! Being schizo, that's hilarious. Yeah. Okay, yeah. The gun, like, look, we've been having this conversation. Bro, the gun went click on me. It didn't go click on Charlie Kirk. It blew his neck off. Charlie Kirk's dead, bro. We've been through here, done that. I talked enough shit, and it still keeps going click. Thank God, Jesus Christ, most more sacred Bible. I got you, Gabriel. I didn't show on that. Oh, bro, no. Like, unfortunately, like, I'll tell a story. Like, we're more acquaintances now, I would say, more than anything. I wouldn't call us friends. But, like, back in the day, dog, no, I used to work with, like, one of my best friends, like, girl up there. Like, I'm going to tell you, like, it's a little bit of a long story. But I fucked something up here. I unfortunately asked his girlfriend, like, could we go to a club? And she said no. And then I was like, well, what if we go without telling you? And then she got upset and took that the wrong way that we're actually going to do that. And then, like, broke up with him. And then I had to play Mr. Repairman with that relationship. Well, no, we go out clubbing one day after we're all working together with her and all, like, her girlfriends and my coworkers that were all females. We go to a club, right? Well, I try to get in the club. Well, like, homeboy bouncer gets jealous with all the chicks I'm with. Well, I'm about to walk through the door, clicks on his flashlight, looks at my shoe, where I accidentally spilled a little bit of ginger sauce from this Japanese restaurant I was working at on my shoe. I was like, what's that? And I was like, it's ginger sauce from, like, this restaurant I was working at. And, you know, he goes, well, it looks like fish cuts. You can't go in. You know, all my coworkers and, like, my best friend's girl there, you know, we're like, oh, well, you know, we can leave and stuff. It was like, no, just give me the keys to the car. I'll go back to the car. Y'all go have fun. You know, all this shit. And, like, I'll just hang out. And, like, you know, when y'all come back to the car, you know, I'll meet you there. There's no, where's Matt? Well, in that time of me, like, walking around, bro, I come to, like, a carport. Well, I'm at the carport just sitting, chilling. Just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. I have some random, like, homeless Mexican dude come up to me. And he offers me to go back to his alleyway and drink some Jesus juice. And, like, squeezes my thigh a little bit. And it's like, no, homie, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I know where you're coming from that. I've had awkward nights like that. Bro, I went, like, I walked away from that situation and then, like, went to, like, a restaurant, got me some food, ate, and then I went into the car and, like, laid down in the back seat and just waited all night. Like, trust me, I've tried, man, but, again, Team Pussy don't like me. I'm too actively, like, cockblocked. There's too many people that, like, once I have a wife, like, there's too many people that are gonna come in and try to steal her from me. The minute I even try to, like, start talking about her or I show interest in her, it'll be like, hey, I got 50 grand, hang out with me type thing. And they'll just fuck her and leave her type thing, and then she's definitely gone. Because, like, first of all, you pick somebody else over me, and then second, you got, like, I'm already, like, there's a guarantee I'm already getting sloppy, like, fucking 30th. You know, I'm at 32 here. Like, and then now you trust someone else over me, like, you clearly don't want me. There's no commitment anywhere, in any way, shape, or form. And unfortunately, before you're in a relationship with somebody, you got to commit. Like, if you're on Tinder, you like with somebody, and you're really genuinely interested in that person, no, you kind of got to get rid of the account. Other than that, no, you're willing to go talk to somebody else. And there's no commitment into what you, like, agreed to that you liked and, like, you know, you kind of matched with, so to speak. You know, you got to fill that one out, but... it is what it is. False love nowadays, no, there's a lot of, like, more polygamy these days. Or polyamorous relationships. Oh, I mean, that bitch is passed around by everybody all week. Like, I have her Monday, you have her Tuesday, someone else has her Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I have her back Monday. That's kind of what the relationships are these days. Albeit, I'm not I would, ew, that's just gross. But, like, to explain it to people, that's pretty much what it's like. It's the stupidest shit I've seen. Rather than it's just me and you all day, every day. I don't give a fuck if this category, we're going through a category 5 hurricane together, negative 30 degree or 102 degree heat together. You know, we're there for each other. But, you know, they don't know what it's like to be a companion rib yet. I can tell, like, a lot of women haven't had a father. Through generations at this point. And I mean generations on generations. This goes back from millennials to boomers, let alone Gen Z. They still don't have a father. And I can't say that about all people, but, like, a good majority. Like, unfortunately, I'm sorry. No. They're terrible parents. No, it's not just boomers, bro. At this point, and the time we're getting in 2026, you can start blaming millennials. You only got to be 25 years old to be in the House. You only got to be 30 to be in the Senate. You got to be 35 to be the president. This is more millennials and Gen X fault. A little bit Gen Y. A little bit. They're starting to get to an age where they can actually do something and they did nothing about it. I'm a millennial, by the way. I'm actually trying to do something. As you can see, out of my own generation, look at us. You're talking about 0.0001% for sure trying to do something. I ain't trying to be ignorant to 8.6 billion people on the earth and people not trying to move humanity in a better, more prosperous, peaceful, understanding direction. But you're talking about like 0.0001% of the population. Albeit, you know, Putin's in charge of Russia, but you can see Russia even trying to push that within their citizens. Like, who the fuck's going to take over? You know, let's look 300 years down the road. Who's taking over? Let alone for America. Who's taking over? Some people will get a little bit mad about my Taiwan prayers and all that shit a little bit, but who's taking over? You know, 300 years from now, America becomes tyrannical and they want to go take over the world. Yeah, it might be nice for China or Russia to have access to Taiwan's semiconductor chips a little bit. To kind of go, no, stop. You know, you roll the dice on them, like possibly being able to be overly aggressive, but at the same time, you kind of make them paranoid to get that way more than anything. What's the contingencies plan to put America in its place? That's what I'm curious of. You know, this is 300 years from now. We're not here anymore. Xi Jinping's gone. Kim Jong-un's gone. I'm gone. You're gone. Everyone's gone. What's the generation 300 years from now? And it's not fentanyl on the streets anymore. You know, what's the future like here? What are we building? And I think everyone's lost sight of that. Oh, be it you're your nation, I'm my nation. We butt heads, we have heated disagreements and all that shit, but we make it work. What's that like 300 years from now? No, what, do we nuke each other? At that point, like, you know, there's no security guarantees anymore. We're gone. Well, you're the fake me. If there's really that many people in that stream, they're retarded and they're all going to prison. I'll be honest with you. Block, ban, deleted. There's no if, and, or but about that one. You're impersonating me at that point. And that's fraud. And then theft. I mean, like, on the comment I'm reading here from you, Gabriel, that I think I had to show on if it still didn't show. I'm not sure what your generation is. The world will not fully commit to, like, 100% AI. There's too many, like, variables of, like, problems for it to commit to AI, but, like, we'll move a little bit more to a socialist type economy-ish. Because if AI could truly take over, no, you just need a socialist check. Then you go to McDonald's, AI makes your food for you. You go to Walmart, you know, you want to go fishing, AI sells you all the fishing equipment. And then you go fishing. You want to buy wood from Lowe's or Home Improvement, like Lowe's Home Improvement or like Home Depot. Robots sell it to you. You get into carpentry. You know, you go to the grocery store, buy your groceries, robots sell it to you. Or you self-checkout. It'd be more of a socialist economy. There's not really anything to capitalize in that type of like environment. Or economic environment. I guess the words I'm looking for. Kind of. But at the end of the day, all of AI ain't going to take over, though. Because, like, I tell people, like, no, I go up to the AI robot at McDonald's, Burger King, wherever. I want to order 10,000 of this, let alone 10,000 waters. I got a catering order. Who's there to verify that? And like, me show up. Oh, and it's just AI robots. Let me walk by you all and go to your freezer and take all your product. Who's there to stop me? No one. And if they're all going to be on the same internet service provider, unless they have their individual one, which would start to get expensive through millions, if not billions of robots. If I hack into one, I hack into them all. And then I can shut down your entire company. You want to talk about being DDoS? You can't DDoS another human being. You can piss off a human being to make them not want to work for you, for sure. Especially if you don't pay them enough. But like, no, I can shut down your whole company. Let's say there's a fucking solar flare from the sun, let alone a man-made EMP. No, your company's out. Who's there making the sandwiches or hamburgers or whatever? Selling the car, flying the plane, or the boat, driving the boat. You know what I mean? AI will not completely take over, but it'll replace a lot of people. I mean, quite possibly a little bit, think. But AI won't take over. Me personally, I have a controversial, like, I wouldn't say unpopular, but controversial opinion about the Bible when it talks about the AI race. These days, like, no, it almost looks like Cortana I'm dealing with at a certain point within the Bible. And then, like, you know, we're not at the point where we're fighting over razor blades and food and, like, fucking trees and sticks and shit to just make fire. Because all the resources have been depleted. You know, we're nowhere near, like, end times. Everyone thinks we are. They're man-made end times. You got to realize there's, like, dams within the Euphrates River that I can close that'll make it dry out. And you think it's drying out, and it's biblical times. Which will psychologically get you in an area that they can manipulate more. And then you start breaking down into like psychosis a little bit and acting irrational. And go into irrational spending that helps boost quarters that make it look like I'm doing good right now, this quarter and everything else. There's a lot of manipulative like sociology going on. I mean, yeah, you could also put estrogen in there, or like there's a lot in someone's stuff. It's whether or not they like keep it on them or like pour it out when they walk away from it. And then it just depends on their drug intake. Yeah, you drugged them with LSD, but like no, bro, they're used to taking drugs. So they can kind of maintain sober and sobriety. You can kind of train yourself that way a little bit. I'll be honest with you. Like, homie, I used to get drunk on pure liquor and be in my room standing on one leg, each leg, blind, doing this. Making sure I didn't like keel over either way, left or right. Let alone walk in a straight line. And homie, I've put down 30 beers a day. Oh. I'd be in my room practicing that, putting my foot behind each foot, walking in a straight line, let alone just being able to walk in a straight line. Like, trust me, I know when I'm thrashed. And if I'm thrashed, no, I'm going right to bed. There is no, I'm going to act sober here. No, there's none of that. I know when I'm thrashed. There's no, I'm going to act sober here today. No. Oh, what I do with my ciggies? Oh, they're in front of me. Other than that, you can't DDoS a human. There's only 4 people on my stream too, by the way. Literally, there's only 4 people. And oh, it went up to 5. We're playing this stupid game. There's too many of us to arrest, right? I feel like it's like the route they're going down. I'll just go ahead and refer you to what's going on with ICE and the 50 states. Like, bro, we're not done yet. You think Minnesota's bad? Like, bro, we're going to Seattle. We're going to Arizona. We're going to New Mexico. Like, homie, we're going to Montana, Utah, Ohio. Homie, we're not done yet. This is just the beginning. I'm staying where I'm at, bro. I ain't moving anywhere. Dude, I'm 2 hours from the mountains. I'm 2 hours from the beach. I'm 30 minutes or an hour. Oh, I'm 30 minutes, let alone an hour away from like deep country. To where I could walk into woods where you'll never ever find me again if I throw away my phone and all this other technology. Even through satellite footage. There's too much shit I can go up under and like dip out of. That you will never know where I'm at. Ever again. Not even if you could read my mind and see what I'm saying, you would never find me again. But my long-term vision is to continue to be a monetized YouTuber, become more financially independent, and then like kind of get like a government contracting like advisory job. At a certain point, I got to keep these people at like arm's reach. Like, I can post whatever I want on the internet. They can look at that without even clicking on it, usually. So there's not even like a possible virus being infected into their technology and then being backtracked. It's like, it's kind of right there. Preferably, I would prefer this was in a skiff, but there's a lot of other shit I don't want to delve into. So even if I was in a skiff, it might not matter. personally speaking. There's no skiff with me. There's no, oh, I didn't know you were gonna do that type with me, type like shit with me. Realistically speaking. And I'm just having to endure your terrorism at the moment. And then, like, when I become more a financially independent YouTuber, I pretty much turn into a Mr. Beast. Not only can I take care of myself, get out of homelessness, I can take care of my family and take care of my community. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, if I was rich as Mr. Beast, no, I'd walk down the road to the gas station right near me and then across the road to the other gas station, let alone all the restaurants. I would budget it out correctly. So I'm just going to say $1,000 each place I go. I'm going to drop. I'm going to look at the people there at that establishment. Tell them, if somebody comes in and orders $10 worth of food, there's $990 left. Make sure it's free. The minute you breach this $1,000, start charging people. And, you know, I'd ask them when they get off work, and then I'd come back, give them a $100 tip, maybe $300 tip, if I could afford it. Whatever I could afford, monthly speaking. Mind you, I got my own shit and everything else. That's how it could be every day. I go into a restaurant, go eat food, and you're my waitress or waiter. No, I leave you a $100, $300 tip because I can afford it. I got that much money. I made that back just by like streaming my meal. I probably could have left you more, possibly, depending on how many subscribers and actual viewers I have back viewing my content when I'm not like demonetized from ad revenue. That's kind of a long-term vision. I don't want people to think like I'm going to consistently give them a handout, but like, no, I can help people. Besides take care of myself and other people. Like, you know, it fits the trifecta of God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, most sacred Bible. I put God first, I take care of other people, and I put myself last. I can take care of myself, but I can take, you know, I can do all this. Mukbang films. Oh yeah, I could have made one the other day when I was eating that Moe's salad with Chipotle ranch, fresh jalapenos, and fucking hot sauce on that bitch. I ain't like ate that much spicy shit in a minute. I'm over there like fucking, oh my god, this is fucking hot. I like, even after I got done finished eating it, bro, and I started streaming. I was like, bro, my mouth's burning. That was definitely a mukbang video if I could have made one. I was like, it's hot. I ate a fucking hamburger burrito with hot sauce and jalapenos on it. That Chipotle and that shit. Like, my hamburger burrito after that wasn't too bad, but it was just like, oh my god. What is in the salad? My mouth is on fire. So there's 9 people in my stream right now. Like, look, are y'all really trying to just fuck with me? Or like, y'all being for real? There's like y'all tuned into the wrong stream. I'm just genuinely curious. There's 9 people in here. I got 24 likes on the stream. Like, I'm genuinely curious here. Are y'all really that dumb? Quite possibly. I mean, I feel like it's some type of Zay situation, but like, I can't rule out humanity's corruption at the same time. I'm like genuinely curious about this. No, I'm not staying in a homeless shelter. Like, bro, I want you to understand, if I was in a homeless shelter, I'm around people that are like usually a drug addict. I'm around somebody on meth right now, and I'm going, yes, thank you for the $50 donation. Or they're on cocaine, or like they're incredible alcoholic, whatever it may be. Yeah, thank you for the $50. At some point they think their habit's going to be enabled, and they think I'm like got an addiction like they do or something. Long story short, I mean, I could stay in a homeless shelter, yes, but you got to leave in the morning, you got to come back at night. Like when it becomes like dark, yeah, you can go back. Me trying to get government housing, no, I got to have a disability or I got to have family. And I do have a daughter that I didn't know I had that was kidnapped from me. Because her mother never told me I got her pregnant. So, like, theoretically, yeah, I could get housing, but at the same time, I gotta get my daughter back. But at that same time, I'm ripping her away from her mother. And my mother decided to carry my child for 9 months and then raise her for this amount of years. And then, like, I'm pissed off she didn't say shit about it. But when I look at my life and the decisions I've made, like, I'm not surprised she didn't say shit about it in any way, shape, or form. But at the same time, I'm not a piece of shit father that's going to abandon my child. That's where she's got to understand where I'm coming from. No, Kim, I know you're not in the wrong place. I understand that. Don't worry about that. I know a lot of people ain't in the wrong place, Kim. It's just other people try to put them in the wrong place is where I'm coming out from. And I'm just trying to get people to understand a different side of the world instead of this like weird conspiracy theory of like everyone's pedophiles and murderers and unreasonable pieces of shit and they're your enemy and it's that guy over there doing it and everything else. Like, it's like watching two dogs bark on like the opposite side of a fence and then you move the fence and then they're like, hey bro, you want to play cards? Or like, you want to drink beer? You want to get high on weed? Like, you know what I mean? It tickles me pink. From time to time. But I don't know. That's how I see it. I know the world can be a very dark place, but I try to push the world in the correct direction. Violence is dumb. Like, sure, could I go up to people's houses, their apartments, and burn it down, watch them come running out and shoot them dead? Yes, I could do that all day, every day, 9 ways of Sunday. They'd never catch me. I don't do that because it's evil as fuck. And at the end of the day, vengeance ain't mine, it's God's. Like, homie, I'd rather play League of Legends or something, or like WoW, or like something like it's a rip-off of it. Like, I don't care. And drink beer and have a good time. And eat good food, like, and just get through the fucking day. Because Satan's gonna be fucking with me all day, and I'm gonna be over there gonna like be pissed off at somebody. And just in my piss poor attitude, it's gonna piss somebody else off that's in a piss poor attitude. And then guess what? Those piss poor attitudes meeting together, it's just gonna be conflict, and then it's gonna lead to more violent conflict. And guess who's benefiting off of that? Satan. And God, Jesus Christ, Pulitzer, everyone say goodbye. I'm kind of just over here like, oh my God. Here, I ain't trying to be covetous that they're stressed out or something, but like me making a joke about it, just like, oh my God, here we go again. For the trillionth time. But they never get mad. Like, no, I forgave you 1 quintillion, 1 quintillion 500, whatever fucking numbers, 0.01597667 of a time. Like, it just cracks me up to think about that. Oh, you forgave him 7 times. Well, forgive him 10 times over. Oh, you did that too? Guess what? 10 times more over. Oh, you did that? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Hey, and then, guess what? 10 times more over then. Oh, you did that too. Too bad, buddy. And then 10 times more over. Last time, that's what I read last time I read it. All these people on their bullshit. No. 10 times over. Have I ever been to jail? Yeah, I went to jail for resisting obstructing delay. The way station in my area was closed for 8 months. I made a Facebook post about it, open up the next day. A state trooper had someone pulled over. I pulled up behind him because my car had death wobble. It was about 60 meters away from him, mind you. I'm out leaning on the median in flip-flop shorts and a t-shirt. Homeboy gets out the patrol car, wondering what I'm doing. I'm over there fucking freaking out because I almost died because my car has death wobbles going on. And I'm like, bitch, I didn't say, I'm pretty much like, bitch, get your ass to the way station. Remove that ticket you got. It's in the police report. I posted it on my social media. I need to repost it again. Motherfucking Gunter over there, being a pussy. I was in jail for 34 days, August 12th, 2022 to fucking September 15th, 2022. And homie, if people want to fuck around and find out, bro, we can make all the music in the world we fucking want to make. That's all I'll tell people. Nah, homie, people playing too many fucking games. That's all I fucking know, and I ain't in the mood for it. And if I ain't in the mood for it, I damn well know everyone else ain't in the mood for it. That's all I fucking know. You heard a dog bark. You're probably like watching me on the wrong stream. There's no dog barking right now. The only dog barking that would be happening would be the Special Forces unit dog barking. Dad died before they got to al-Baghdadi. If you heard a dog barking in the woods, Gabriel, that means you're in trouble. Means you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. Long story short. I ain't trying to say too much. It just means you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. Other than that, you have a pretty stress-free life. I'll be honest with you. No one bothers you. No one does anything to you. That's the only dog I know of that's like barking. I mean, mind you, there's a whole fucking Special Forces unit with the dog, but they got families and kids possibly and everything else, and I ain't trying to draw too much attention to those people. I don't even know who the fuck they are, bro. I don't know even where to lead you to protect. There's so much goddamn red tape. Footsteps? Bro, that's not footsteps. That's just a cyber-stalking terrorist revving their broken engine. It's like them honking their horns in the background. That's not a dog. That's a useless piece of shit that walked into a web that's already dead. They're a DOA. They're dead on arrival, bro. Dead on arrival. What's up? DOA. I'm not that deep in the woods. I'm like a football field or two away from like an apartment complex. And I may be like 2, maybe 3 football fields away from a gas station. I'm not like way out in like homesteading in the woods. I'm not that far in the woods. I'm less further in the woods than you actually believe. I'll be honest with you. No, I can get 2 packs here for $6.81. It's no problem. The foothills and the Smokies, I got you. There's only 9 people in this stream too, by the way. No, I usually know when someone's watching my tent. Like, trust me, I know I'm a monetized YouTuber. I got a lot of people watching me. I know there's people like watching me, but like, no, I know when someone's like watching me. Gabriel. There's a difference. There's a major difference. Yeah, I'm doing fine. You gotta realize, Gabriel, I've hunted demons, dog. And like, I can't even admit it, but like, I've hunted demons. I'm not trying to say Delta Force, Navy SEALs are not like highly trained people with like major capabilities, but they're like babies in diapers. And mind you, I'm right there along with them, but I've had a little bit more 4 steps into messing with demons and hunting them or like cryptids than they have. I can't say that about all the people within the government. Just loose. I say that loosely on people for like job aspects wise. You just gotta, because like, look at COVID, bro. They all hoarded toilet paper. It's like admitting extraterrestrials exist. You got a fucking Cessna flying over with his guide lights on. Everyone's gonna shoot that if they admitted extraterrestrials existed. Even if I admitted it. No, y'all'd be out there shooting Cessnas or 737s just trying to land. Oh, they're coming to probe me! Not today, E.T.! Bow, 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 bow! This is America, bitch! You ain't getting these cheeks! No, you're a fucking baby in a damn diaper. No amount of thermal X-ray. No, it ain't gonna do you no good. Like, bro, it ain't got the body. Like, no, there's no body heat. Good luck finding it. I mean, sure, you got that vision. You might see it moving, but like, guess what? There's no body heat coming off of it. You just see that fucking silhouette of that shape moving. That's the worst part of it all. Like, trust me, like, dude, I've grown up in the country. I know when I'm out in the wood, like, albeit it's winter right now, usually nature's quiet, but like, typically, trust me, when you're out in the woods, you got the crickets making noise, grasshoppers, whatever the fuck's chirping, cicadas. If all that shit goes silent, let alone frogs and everything else, if all that goes silent, there's something much bigger than it walking around in the woods right now. It could be a bear, it could be a cougar, it could be a bobcat, something. It could be like a cryptid. There's something bigger than it out in the woods. It knows what it is. You know, this is Darwinism. You got to realize, typically society now these days lives in a box 24/7. They drive in a box and they work in a box. They're not walking. They're not out in the country. They're not out in the woods. And they're not surviving off the land. They're in boxes and everything's given to them like that. There's food at the store. I say this loosely when I say Revelations, because a lot of people get confused with it, because like when you get into Revelations, you gotta look at the beast that breathed life into a clay idol, and humanity was made out of dirt. Like, homie, go live out in the woods with the clothes on your back right now. You got to eat tomorrow, right? Yeah, catch that squirrel, catch that bird, kill it, defeather it, gut it, cook it, eat it. You got to shit, right? Well, shit. How you wiping your ass? Oh, you drank water, right? Oh, you got to pee. Oh, guess what? It's getting cold tonight. You got to make fire. Oh, what are you doing tomorrow? How do you not feel a little bit beastly? Hey Milo, how you doing? It's good old Milo. Good old Milo. My AI videos, I'm glad you ran across them, bro. I was dying laughing at those. Well, I'm not, it's easier for other people, but either still, it's beastly. Like, no, I gotta shit. Here comes Jesus Christ up right now on his, like, white horse. Kings of kings, Lord of lords, God of gods, armor and craving. In the armor. I'm taking a shit right now, boy. Boom, 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 boom. Like, bro. You know, just humans, man. That's an unfortunate time. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them, Milo. Like, I make a lot, but I've like kind of ran out of ideas a little bit. I'm trying to think of other stuff to make with it, but Cthulhu, no, the Leviathan's been defeated already. Please, again, go read the Bible. God already done handled that issue. That's like with the floods. God will never do that to you again. Albeit there will be floods, but never to like the Noah's Ark level. God promised you, never again. Like, bro, that's me praying for a Category 5 hurricane, albeit it briefly reached it, and they censor it with Helene. I fucked up there. Like, albeit I fucked up a little bit. I prayed for it, but again, I try to protect the righteous. And like, homie, Asheville got destroyed. I don't know what you did, but like, homie, that makes me want to like boil back down to like my cousin that I believe was murdered and other people believe committed suicide, and that's where I'm going to leave it. Homie, I don't know what you're doing, but like, can we get a little bit real quick? Matthewism. I wouldn't call it Matthewism. I call it jinxism. I'm literally a jinx, bro. Quite literally. I shouldn't take my mask off, so to speak. I mean, I'm not that ugly. I mean, I'm not that attractive either at the same time. I shouldn't take my mask off, but I think it's time to kind of rip the Band-Aid off of like the drip images you've been getting of me. It ain't where I've been, caveman. It's where you been, caveman. You the one off into the wrong stream. No, I've been back since like February 3rd. I got banned for 2 weeks before that. I think I was banned like the 23rd of like January. Or no. I was banned for 2 weeks. That'd be day 30. I was banned like the 20th or like the 19th of fucking January. I think it was the 23rd. I think I came back day one. I want to say I was back the 3rd or the 4th. No. Unbanned on the 4th or 5th. Either way, I got unbanned. And it was like for 2 weeks. Because I got banned because like I was pretty much saying Trump and Vance gotta die. There's no choice there. Because at the end of the day, like people didn't realize what the fuck happened when like America invaded Venezuela. You gotta realize North Korea has been over there for fucking decades going like, no, America's gonna clandestinely invade, along with South Korea, clandestinely invade North Korea. And they just did it in Venezuela. Like, homie, you almost committed a nuclear apocalypse and started World War III. Because you validated every, like, I don't even want to say it paranoid, but like, every possible conspiracy theory they had, you validated it through that country. That's all it took. Like, no, you pushed something over the edge and like, you don't know what you done did, and like, thank God it didn't play out the way it could have. Talk to your, I don't give a fuck about your YouTube friends. You don't matter, bro. You've been missing on our Special Forces unit that was murdered going on the last 7 years. You don't matter. Like, homie, look at all your 5-star generals, 4, 3, 2, 1, colonels, majors, lieutenant colonels, sergeants. They don't matter, bro. Waste of space. Like, I should go find the Schwartz of like a pissed off fucking Lance Corporal. Because the dude's recording everybody in the back of the truck, and it looks like this one person goes, that's one pissed off Lance Corporal right there. Like, no, that poor bastard, or fucking, yeah, I have to say bastard, whether you're male or female, been trapped under terrible leadership. No, this could be a lot more, 100% more operational, great. But people keep fucking that up. We almost back in tune. I don't know. I don't remember a lot of people sticking their arm out and like saying, hey, yeah, don't shoot that thing. I don't want to get specific. The thing crawling on the person's arm that said don't shoot it. But it looks like you blew it up before they got al-Baghdadi. Wow, great. Yeah, cool. You act like I don't remember. I remember everything. I'm Alice in Wonderland in this bitch. No, why do you care so much? Why do you have so much possession over this? Let me talk about you and your sport teams. We. Homie, last time I checked, you weren't playing in the basketball game, football game, or soccer game there. What do you mean, we? Like, you literally couldn't have played in that. There's no way to play in that, quite literally. There's no we in this aspect here, in any way, shape, or form. I got power banks. I just have a way to charge them. I need to go get my other one here in a little bit, but I'll handle that in a little bit. And I got spots where there's sun every day and everything, but I just don't waste my money on a solar charger because it's cold out and everything. Sure, it's charging some, but it's a solar charger. Power banks through a time after wear and tear, yeah, they'll start to wane, but like, it's still a power bank. Your solar charger is a little bit different. You gotta kind of have like solar panels and shit. Where do you think I'm at, Swamp? I'm just curious. Like, what kind of troll question is that? Like, where do you think I'm at? I'm just curious. Yeah, if I got 10 grand, I'd get my own property and build my own cabin on it. Look at that, there's 10 people in here. That person didn't even respond to that question. That's the worst part of it all. I think I know where they think I believe I live. I think they believe I live in Rhode Island. This is some green screen experiment. piss.